Kyrie. It seems like for AP BREN, they've decided to go a different route here. I like the Bruno man coming through here to get CW off of a pick that he's been phenomenal on.
Woo!
I feel like CW, this tournament has just
the best
been phenomenal.
series. Oh, I need to do a poll.
The highlight for me in the knockout stages alongside Mr. Marco.
All right, so
Camera, by the way.
Oh yeah, of course Zane is
Someone else is open.
Yeb's gonna pick up the Nolan. So I'm wondering, like, does
Nolan
Ducky
for
have
Kyrie.
a plan here, right? Like, what
Ooh.
is
Phobius is
mean?
banned out.
Wait, they're getting Nolan. Interesting. Phobius
That,
is open though.
Joy is not tradable. Yeah, I guess
Red.
Phobius so.
I don't think so. I think last pick
so.
in the
I
first
think
phase.
you want to get the Bruno. You want to get something
really
very
open Nolan.
strong up front. Something.
Nolan's not even
If you're
that
giving up the
crazy
Nolan
crazy.
and the Bruno, that is
I
a
just think
huge
that,
problem.
you know
So
what his strength
Bruno,
is? He just
Quinn,
farms so much faster than every other jungler.
Good plan. They already locked in.
Oh yeah,
Gwyn's
clears
right
like
now.
crazy.
Hilda.
That's
Hilda.
Oh,
face for
I
invading.
completely
You know,
forgot
you can
Gwyn.
at least provide some of the mobility,
Yeah,
the
Gwyn
utility
trade.
that Matilda brings. We've seen a
And
lot of
Matilda.
playmaking happen from other teams as well. You know, just utilizing this.
Chat,
hero
is my
when he
thumbnail
does,
all good?
it's
Did it
banned
update?
quite a bit, honestly. So 2 heroes now that
Someone
kinda
said Dev was
slipped
taking home
through
50K?
the cracks
That
so
sounds
far
about
for this
right.
First phase.
I love,
Yeah,
and
that
I'm
sounds
wondering,
right. That sounds
you know,
right.
Ducky coming
Why not
into
the
this game,
stadium
it's like,
today?
This is what we're gonna do. We're gonna
Wanted
leave
to
a
stream,
lot of
man.
things open and see how things go. This is a great game to kind of test the boundaries, test the waters, come into game one. And both coaches love to do this. We saw it from Coach Yeb, letting the Benedetta, letting Kyrie play the Benedetta. It's a great time to test things out, but giving up the Nolan and the Bruno is pretty huge here. On the side of AP BREN, we do have some great divers.
Bruno,
We have
or
some
Nolan
great
Bruno,
engagers
pretty
with
strong.
the Gwyn and the Matilda. We've seen
Nolan
some
Bruno,
of those heroes
Rizla.
fall before. They're going to pick up the Rizla.
The Riz.
And we got a little bit of some information. Sky is the limit.
Wow, ONIC has the highest goal lead difference against opponents with an average of 8,245.
Onyx logo looks
That's
more like a
crazy.
spiky-haired rat.
An average.
An average. 8,445.
That's
If there's a rich guy, there's
That was a
gotta be
dono.
rich team, right?
So far, ONIC are the rich team.
ONIC really is the
AP BREN are
rats.
definitely looking to take that away. You can see the emphasis, huge emphasis around trio mid control with the Guinevere, the Matilda as well. They want to get in and
Times
get out as
two.
fast
Ducky
as
versus
possible,
Yeb.
secure neutral objectives. And
Yeah,
when ONIC
wow, what a
goes
matchup.
for more damage output, AP BREN goes for more maneuverability. Thing is
Yeah.
about
Did I tell you I had a
ONIC's
talk? I had a
here,
talk
Simon
with
Bruno
Dougie.
is
Ducky.
dodgeable, right?
Dougie?
The Nolan and the Terizla.
I had a kind of talk with Ducky
Dodge away from it.
when he
Most of
gave me the
damage will
jacket.
actually be
Oh, they
needed.
do get the
And
foe.
for AP BREN,
Interesting.
this is the pick
The
that we
foe.
already spoke about. It is
pretty
bound
good.
to be picked
It
up
is.
when the
Bruno.
Nolan is left open and the Phobius is left open.
He's been
Well,
buffed
at
a
least
few
the question
times
right here,
over the
Trex,
past
is
like years, hasn't
You
he?
kind of know,
And he's still just been kind of getting
this
subbed
is
on.
gonna be taken. So if you're
Yeah.
how you build around this to go ahead and
They even like kind of nerfed
Kinda go
Wanwan to make
against a
Phobius stronger,
counter
to where
already
Wanwan
against
has
the
less
Nolan.
attack speed if she's
I
standing
mean,
still.
you have a few options.
Really?
Right? You could go for the old, like,
Yeah, that was a
overload
change. Like
strategy.
Wanwan literally
You
has
could go
less
for
if she
something
stands
that
still.
maybe
So I have
heals you
more
up a bit,
dashing
go
compared to
for
standing
maybe the
still.
more
That was kind of like the buff
sustainable
Phobius
something like the
indirectly.
Raph, or you go for
Sometimes
something-
they'll just
I
stand
think the
still
Diggy
and
could
kill the
fit here a
Phobius.
little bit
Yeah.
against the Gwyn, against the Matilda.
Now you're always
If AP
incentivized to
wants to
dash.
even huddle down more onto CC, it could be an answer, but it's definitely something that could get slotted.
You know what I heard?
Last
You know,
year. On the side
you
of
know
Monaco,
Light
I
has
think
like
anytime going
120
against Phobius,
stars?
Another good idea is just try to muscle
Or she
down
like-
on
Yeah,
it in the
and-
early game. Try
and-
to slow down Phobius as much as possible.
Haji told me
If
that
he has a
MPL
rough
players
early game,
literally don't play
you can
ranked.
really kind
They
of push him
basically,
back
like,
into the super
They
late
quit in
game
the
scrim all
off
day.
season,
to the rest of the
basically.
games.
No, off season
Yeah,
they don't
with that,
scrim either. He
Brody's
said.
going to be taken out. A hero that is
Off season,
traditionally
they
out
barely
against
do
Bruno,
anything.
Right?
Play
This time
anything.
around, it's taken
That's
out.
crazy.
How the statistic played out up
That's
to this
crazy.
point.
Probably so
So
held
how
out.
about go
Just
ahead
like
and just
the,
be like, hey,
the
ONIC,
non-stop
we're
grind
okay.
every
That's the
single
thing.
day.
12
Letting
scrims a
Super
day
Marco possibly
gets
just
to you.
play the quad again.
Scrims a
Go
day.
into
It's
that
like probably
matchup,
3
deal
scrims
with
a
that.
day.
But
2
then
No,
scrims a
like
day.
12
basically.
matches.
Put in the mid lane.
Oh yeah,
ONIC, do they
eight
wanna
to
put
like
Sans
at least
again
8
on
hours
this
a day
Novaria
for
pick
like
that has
3
worked for
months.
him so well through the course of, you know, just M5
Maybe one
alone.
break day a week.
But real quick too,
Something
looking
like
at
that.
the Matilda comparison between Keyboy
It definitely would
and
burn me
Ogwyn.
out. Like I would want to take a
How's
break
this
too.
looking, Trex?
I'll run to the restroom.
I mean, right now, Ogun with an 80% win rate on the Matilda on the side of ONIC. Keyboy with a 66.7.
Ogwyn is
Honestly,
strong.
ONIC hasn't been favoring the Matilda as
So is
much as a
Keyboy,
lot
though.
of other teams. Overall, KD Ogwyn sitting at number
I don't know,
one.
man. I can't believe
I
nobody
mean,
thinks
it's
like
a tough
all
call
the
to make.
forecasters out of
It's
nowhere
interesting,
just
too,
said
because
Bren is
I'm
gonna
not sure where he lies
mop
now
the floor
in
here,
terms of KDA.
basically.
Remember where Ogwyn was sitting. He was at the top, right?
Number one.
Number one. I think it was an 8.8 back before we got to phase of knockouts 2 here. So really, that kind of that Matilda comparison alone kind of lines up with that. Now, once again, the quad was banned out. What does this leave Super Marco even for the gold lane against the Bruno matchup?
The only hero I can think about right now has to be, you know, the carry and the Beatrix, right? Those two heroes are still up for grabs. The Khalid gets chosen first. They know that, well, Ixia could be a very good
With the
choice
Matilda.
as well. With the Matilda, you're right.
Oh, we saw that combination.
Yeah.
Literally, just yesterday, it was
I think
yesterday.
it's a given right here.
In game number
honestly.
5, I
Oh,
believe, right? Against
With
Houston, but
Sandrat.
you can
He
really
makes
see
an
for
appearance.
ONIC
He
here,
finally
it's
shows
really
himself.
strange usually to
He's
see
emerged
how
from the
many
sand.
Liz already picked up,
He's
right?
emerged from
I
his
think they know
burrow.
that AP Brand
From his
wanna
burrow.
go for offense is the best defense kind of route. They want to dive in, and when they
The
do dive in
Pokeball
like
summons the
that, penalty
Sandrat.
zones will be used in a defensive manner, and that's when the Brody can actually free hit. So it's actually a good read, in my opinion.
Dude,
by ONIC to
you know what's
ban
a
out
crazy
the Brody,
XP right now?
ban
Do you know
out
my
as well,
answer?
any
Take one
sort of
guess.
maneuverability away from their gold lane.
Crazy XP.
Like
What's a
this
crazy
pickup,
good XP right now?
Lilia
That's
gets
like,
locked in.
he,
Another
whenever
hero
he's
that
picked,
has
he's
been
just crazy.
making waves up to this point.
Hero?
Just how much damage
No.
he can do. It's nearly up there with
What do you
Novari
mean,
and
like,
Valentine.
that's
Of course,
picked
then
a
the
lot?
Tigreal
Not picked
to
too
cap
much,
it
but whenever
off
he's
here
picked,
for
he's
ONIC
lop.
lineup.
All right,
Lop.
so they have a
Oh,
few
yeah, Lob.
answers
I was
with
gonna
the
say
Tigreal,
Lob.
right? They're able
I
to
was about to say.
possibly mess up the
Thought you
Khalid
would've
here
guessed
during
it.
those sand
Picked
guards,
quite a
during
bit.
those
Picked quite a bit.
clinch
Well,
moments.
you made it sound like he
Another
was
thing,
never
a
played.
great way to
That's
stop
what I
Phoveus
that's what I
is
thought
to
you were referring
lock
to.
him
No.
down for
XP is
enough
never
time
played.
But like he
that
does,
doesn't even have
he's
time
not
to
picked
pop the demonic
crazy
force.
amounts,
And
but
the
whenever
amount
he's
of
picked,
damage that ONIC is bringing
does
to
work.
this game, anyone that
Gluke
gets
was like
that
1v9ing
could easily be
yesterday
taken out. They
versus
have
BREN.
huge damage
And
from
it
Black.
falls
Huge
off
damage
so
from
hard
Lilia.
late game.
Huge crit damage.
That's
I
the
mean,
problem.
it does,
This
but
is
what
an
XP doesn't?
aggressive composition right
Khalid?
here.
I guess, yeah, 'cause you
Triz-
build him damage,
Triz-
obviously.
Whereas the flicker sets are always impactful.
It's a good question, right? Oh,
Arloff
whoa.
flicker sets,
This was
whoa.
pickup
Clint.
that, our old good buddy
Clint.
Renmar was hoping
That's
for
weird.
yesterday.
That's weird.
It's
How
gonna
many
be
games was
high
that?
noon,
3?
right? Clint
Yeehaw.
locked in. Yeehaw.
That was 3 games.
Super Marco, this is a hero
And
that
that's
he loves.
definitely
I
not
think
all
this
in
is
the,
like
Is this a
back in
first Clint match in
ISL. It was
M5?
played
It might be the
with
first
I,
one.
I don't think I've seen one.
It was either those. And they
It
kinda
might,
pulled
I
I
it
might
off
have
and
seen
either.
one other
picks
one,
it up now
but I don't
in
remember.
I mean,
that first
it's
game.
to help
Even
him get the
SBS, right, we
safety.
did see the clinch start
I
to
guess
be,
that's the idea.
very
It doesn't matter if he
popular
lacks mobility when
amongst-
there's a
for
Matilda.
sure, Mr. Marco.
All right.
Me and Leo even gave him the nickname Sheriff
So we're
Marco
20 for.
whenever he's on the
Alright,
clinch
so are we on a clean
Sheriff Marco's
slate?
in town.
Nobody owes anyone anything?
Marco's in town.
I mean, I think we both have to gift each other.
You really wanna do that? 10 gifted to
each
other?
Yeah.
Alright.
Pretty fun.
What it can do is it can kind of
Would you like to bet for this series?
If the Nolans come
I'm betting
after
ONIC
him,
wins.
it does
Pretty-
have some
pretty-
abilities of
dead-
that, but
dead
heroes that are
set
trying
on
to dive
that.
on
Oh,
it
really?
To where Ixia
Yeah.
does not
Damn.
have that. So maybe that's going.
I don't know. I don't want to get scammed.
Going through the mind or not.
I can't.
Loading up into the land of
I think about it and then I get scammed and then I don't know.
Here, the upper bracket. The team to start the
It's not
lead
worth
here
it.
will
It's
have
really
the
not worth it.
momentum. It's
Don't know
ONIC
what the
versus
fuck you're
AP
doing.
BREN.
Behind the
As we take
scenes
a
to always
look
win.
at these early
You're doing
rotations
something.
here,
I'm
Kyle
sacrificing
picks up
some
a no
sand
lane.
rats, pulling out
Some
the
sand rats.
Banned out. And when it's been
Over a
locked in,
pedestal, a
teams have had to
shrine,
come up with an answer
sacrificing to
against
the
it.
ML gods.
Does AP BREN have that answer?
They might. There's no other reason you would actually leave the Nolan open unless
Keyboy
you
being
already
a
have
menace.
Two Rome's just
countermeasures
fucking
against
being-
it, especially when you're up against Kyrie.
Being dogs.
Keyboy, very early
Keyboy
on,
might
getting
be forced to
shut
flicker.
down already
Oh,
by
no, he's
AP
fine.
BREN.
You hear that crowd,
This is
bro?
what ONIC will have to
Yeah.
deal with
The
entire
roar?
You should hear it during the
day.
Blacklist
time
series.
they
Oh,
get
trust
into
me,
small
I was
win, you
hearing
can
it.
hear a big,
I
big
couldn't even
reaction.
talk to the person next to me.
All right, taking a look
It was
at some
pretty
of the
bad during the
emblems.
Blacklist series.
Does look like Sanz
It would be
for a
pitch
little bit more
quiet when
utility
Devo
there,
did
get some
something and
movement
then
speed, get
screams.
some cooldown, but
Yeah, I
Blacks
know.
did something.
building pretty aggressively, building sustainably. Going for some spell vamp there.
Were there
Could be
fans
the
that
answer.
crazy when we
So
beat
far,
them
we've
too?
seen the Khalid with so much damage.
In M3, were the fans that crazy too?
There weren't many fans 'cause COVID.
Recently. It does become a little bit of a
No,
slow
I know,
matchup,
but like,
but
oh,
Flat
in
Teasy
the
with
world.
the movement speed
Obviously.
does pick up the boots.
I know.
And he can
Obviously.
still probably outspeed boots.
You
here.
think
We
that
should
helped?
really realize it.
Definitely
I
gonna
don't
be
know.
interesting.
Oh, it
to
definitely
see
helped
if
us.
this
Oh, I'm
EXP
not
lane
delusional. That helped us
pans
so
out
much.
Overall,
There was no crowd. That helped
excited
us
to see how it
immensely.
works. And hold up.
I don't
wait,
think we
it
would've
is-
gotten as far as we did if
completely
there was an
looked
actual
this. It
crowd.
is
Even the
mid
playing
lane
field,
Phoveus.
more like it.
Yeah.
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 Because we
You
would
know,
never
again,
use the
when that
crowds.
Khalid was locked in.
They were.
Yeah,
You didn't
Shark
really
would
point
be
it
so
out, but I
fucked
think a lot of people
if
at
there
this
was a
point,
crowd.
they're so used to few
It's a
just
slow
being
game
like,
so far.
I'm going to throw a Fredrin in the mid
Yeah.
lane. Hey, I might throw
Very
the
slow.
Phoveus there. And they make it work usually. Certainly,
Not
right?
really
That's one
surprised.
thing, again, when we talked about both
Ooh,
these
Kyle
teams.
going for the.
the
Oh, nice vision from
capability.
Johns.
That's
Denied.
so many
Jeez.
wins
That
just
hero pool
instantly
Like
get
every
run to
single one does
XG.
that.
or make it work is what
It's gotten to the
Really
point
don't
where like I don't
think
even think they should go for it
Again,
anymore because it's
considering
so
this is what
expected.
AP Bren loves to
It'll
do,
be
go ahead
expected
and
even if they
focus
don't
on
go for it.
objectives.
Boots with the flicker engage. I don't know about that, Boots man. Boots man, I don't know about that one. That's a 2 for 0 and the turtle.
To claim
And the
first
turtle,
blood
wow.
and a double
What a
kill to
start.
things off in game
700
number
gold
one.
lead. I would like to bet.
Before the point that I'm about to
I think
give
it's too
was
late.
already shown, having the Phobius in the mid lane, especially
Alright,
against
if the gold lead
Nolan,
comes back to
overall,
equality,
feels
this
like
game would you
such
like to
a
bet?
smarter choice
I'd still bet on
than
ONIC,
putting
yeah.
it into the XP
If it comes
because you
back
get
to
just
equal?
follow the Nolan around.
Yeah, sure.
You
Alright.
can always be there in these team fights. You get
I
to
don't know if he even
rotate.
got that.
So I think
Didn't
it's
look like
such
it.
a smart maneuver
Flap.
to stick this on to few. Sometimes it's more of a
That was a
oh, we
bad
just have to
engage
put
from
it there.
Boots.
But I think
That was a
honestly, this was
pretty
the
bad
plan from the
engage.
start.
What was Kyrie trying to give it, but
Interesting
Boots
fact
didn't
here
get the
as well.
message?
Guinevere and
Yeah.
Matilda combination. It's been
Maybe they just
6
want to go for the
times,
kill.
but the
The
win
thing is,
rate
like,
for
Guinevere
round five
can't
is
dash if Turtle's like ult
83%.
connects.
That is
The
a
Kyle just
strong
dodged it and Booth just
duo.
missed.
Duo
If you will,
hero,
between the
win
heroes,
Matilda,
right? The way they
83% win rate.
Look at this
I'm
already,
actually
the
pretty sure that
aggressive
the only
moment.
loss then is
essentially a
TOB
guaranteed
with
knockup
that.
Yeah, you don't hear. I was
for the
about to say.
Guinevere.
Yeah,
TOB.
it is
You hit the
TOB.
circling eagle.
They did it like
Guinevere
twice.
just travels
No,
around with
once,
ya.
I
Let's
guess.
say you knock 2 up. All
Versus
Guinevere
Devo, I
has to
believe,
do is
when
pop
Shark
the
was on that
Violent Requiem,
Matilda.
and you don't even
I
have
remember.
to
Oh,
land
they
a
had
space
Sophomore
migration
Diggy.
or anything like that. So definitely works out well.
Yeah.
And then all of it just
Kyle,
pairs so
let's
well.
jump.
The whole mid lane.
Dude, look at that
of
crowd.
AP
They're
BREN
screaming.
complements
Blue
each
here.
other
Kyrie doesn't have a
perfectly
jump.
right now.
Keyboard
Yeah.
So one of the strengths there as well.
I don't know
I
if
think
Kyrie
they're
can
looking
get
for
this,
you,
but
you're fine.
Sans is here for the defense, and so
Yeah,
is
he's
Keyboard.
trying.
Keyboard. Oh, Kyle goes in. Kyrie's dead. Yeah, bubble. Nice
Oh,
engage from Keyboy. I don't think it matters. It does not matter. Few is trying to get out. Few purifies. So Flap, fuck that thing up. 4-0, 2K lead, dude.
In the 4th minute of
4
the
for
game,
0, 2K
stealing the
lead.
purple buff away.
Not only are they styling, but this is the
Dude,
AP
Gwyn is
BREN
too strong.
do not
You
see
cannot
all the
open
time.
Dude, you
Normally
see how
they take
hard
it
Magister
slow.
carried?
Normally
I
they
did,
single,
actually.
but
I
right
really
now,
did, yeah.
They are slamming into
Like, wow.
ONIC at full force.
Was that
He
the,
kinda like 1v9 here.
what game was that?
Lead. They've garnered
That was the
themselves
first
down
game
the
they.
second
That was
turtle
the
here.
game 4.
ONIC,
Game 4.
Despite all that, still want
It
to
was
go
like a
ahead and
crazy,
focus
it was
on
like a
Game
crazy
five.
snowball.
Game five.
making their way
That
forward.
wasn't game
crazy
5,
was
was
game
it?
five.
Move up easy,
No, that was game 5. Game 4 was the 30-minute game. That was not a
No, that was game 3 was 30 minutes. Kyrie gets the turtle from Kyle. Kyle lands a nice 2-man jump. Keyboard falls. Bootsman is gonna go down as well. 2 for 0. But ONIC do get the turtle. Still not really worth it. Gold lead
Was it
increase.
worth
Yeah.
it? Probably not.
No, the 30-minute
We
game
got
was
the turtle.
game 3 actually.
It was game 3, right? It was the game they would have lost.
Game
I
4
think-
was
think-
the Gwyn. No, game 4 was the Gwyn.
Even close.
Was game
but
4?
every
Magister
Player.
game 5 was on Basha versus
AP BREN
MP the
is
King's
everywhere
Haya.
right now,
And they
all
killed
at
MP
once.
early.
No, that was the last game.
And like I
What
said,
are you saying?
That was
you don't
game
see him play like
5.
this very often, but I think that was part of the plan. Let's catch ONIC off guard.
Game
Let's
4,
come in like
Magister,
no other team is
fine.
going up against
Yeah, it was
ONIC.
2-2,
Like,
the
most
last
teams
game.
come into the
Yeah,
game
game 5 was the
a little
last
bit
game.
worried. They want
You're
to
right.
take it slow, but AP
I thought
BREN
for now,
knows
for
their
some reason, I thought it
strong
was best
points.
out of 7.
They know they have the
Nope.
ability to bully any team in the bracket, and ONIC for the first time in a
No,
while.
I don't
is
think they go for
feeling
that, do they? No.
pressure.
Again, as they put
But
the
I think
pressure
this
in the
top
jungle.
tower might be
AP
gone.
BREN
That's
wants to work
no.
around this lead real quick.
But
I
bot
know
is,
they're looking here
damn.
first.
Are they gonna try and get
Go
this
for
top
it.
tower
One,
too?
two,
This
go
might be a
bot.
little bit greedy. They're fighting a 4v5. You can see Kyrie in the backline waiting for
Get
Super
it, Kyle.
Marco.
Let's go for it.
Super Marco.
Kyrie
goes in.
What was up? Kyle's
Oh
still
my
alive.
God.
Kyle's
Oh, Kyrie's dead. Kyrie's dead.
Kyrie dashing away. but
This
he
is it.
still
Sounds
is
dead too.
inevitable.
Wow, this might be actually
Sans
GG.
getting gunned down
Oh,
by
it might.
Hard.
Oh, it might.
3
I should have
for
bet on
0.
him. But then they wouldn't have won.
9-0.
That's just how it is.
Yeah, they wouldn't have won if you
Six
bet on them.
minutes
They wouldn't have
in.
won.
I swear my
going
prediction
on?
rate is like, it's
The
so
hive
bad.
is buzzing.
It is pretty bad.
And
You might
ONIC
honestly consider yourself a
is having
curse.
trouble keeping
I mean,
up.
I
Back
did
to the
kind of predict
items
Brent here,
now.
though.
You did kind of say TOB was going to make it out of groups.
4,300 gold. He's got almost a full 2K gold leader, a 1.5K gold lead over Kyrie.
I like
Now, Kyrie
ONIC,
is
man.
only
It's
gotten
just
the Hunter Strike.
Too overrated. They're very good, but they're not the only good
We've
ones in
got
this
the molten
tournament.
core getting started. I mean, it is becoming.
They're just so
Feels like
strong.
people forgot about
Let's
Brent
think about it here
completely
once
this
again,
just
given
because
the fact that AP BREN
ONIC is
heavily
here.
in the lead
I
right
can't
now.
believe it, man.
Most likely we'll be able to
Doing
just secure
it.
this turtle as well.
Or maybe,
The third
I
one of
don't
the
know.
game.
Maybe
It's
people just
better
forgot
for
about
just
them,
to wait, buy
the ones
time,
I've been talking
get to a point where you are online. Kyrie has struggled for the majority
Who
of
knows?
this. Sans needs
Well,
a couple
ONIC
lineups
had a
as well
tendency to
in
lose
this
the
little
first
bit of
game
lag.
and then like
Pump out
completely
the
bounce
damage.
back.
And with that, the next turtle's taken here for AP BREN. And they go
Dude, this isn't even like.
Does not
I mean,
get it this time.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll play better, but like, dude, this is a 7-minute game. This is like a ranked game.
In that goal.
Maybe he's dead.
Dove on. He doesn't
Goodbye.
even
This isn't even like a.
It's Trooper Marco who gets
This
it
is
down
a chicken. This is 7K in 7 minutes.
Yeehaw, partner.
Yeah.
And he just
This is like Gorthor the Mighty.
For Super Marco.
A little bit of
He's gonna
Gorthor
be
the Mighty.
unloading. He hasn't even
I almost
come
mistake
into
that
the
guy for Boots.
equation yet.
But Gorthor.
ONIC, on the other hand,
That was a
Oh,
two-man ult from Kyle. Flap comes in with a follow-up.
The wombo combo once again under the tier 1 to catch Keyboy.
Yeah, Kyle's got
for the first time in
100%
this game.
participation.
11-0. AP BREN are slaughtering
Yeah,
on
man,
it.
Gwen is so
and
strong.
Flap
It's kind of like people
just got
forgot
in the
about her
lane
in the
to
middle of the
spare as
tournament.
well. A lot of time he won't build
And then
that up
she just
front
started
when you have
bouncing
this
back the
much
last
of
few
a
games.
lead.
Last few
I
series.
really think
Gonna
people
hammer that
forgot
item
about
in.
her, but
And
maybe they're just
now
more scared of like
that
Wan
is going
Wan.
to put them even more ahead. That double combo that they've been landing every time. The violent
But at least you
Requiem
could
onto
try
one
to
or two
counter
members.
Wan.
Flap Teasy
I don't know,
comes in
Wan
with the
is
raging
fucking strong though.
Sandstorm.
On that 0
How does
MS.
ONIC even compete with that?
Yeah, on the low
Using
MS for
Keyboy
sure.
right
Super
now
strong.
on the Tigreal, I'm wondering whether that was a good pick. I was wondering if they should go for something a bit more supportive. They went for the aggressive Tigreal, but the thing is how can Keyboy catch any of them? The movement is everywhere, from the spatial migration,
Kyle
the
gets
guiding
that.
wind, all of the above. It just seems like a very tough game for ONIC.
Tough game as well for Kyrie as in terms of the jungle. Resources go. Flap Teasy though, look at the damage, but Boots gonna fight back.
Whoa.
Oh,
Good radiant
okay,
sandstorm
both
from
ultimates
Flap.
used.
Oh, Kyrie!
Right away. Wow.
From everything else, Ogwen's perfect circling
Kyrie
eagle
tries and
into
fails.
Kyle Teasy's Requiem.
Again, difficult game here for Kyrie and everyone for ONIC. The layering of ultimates is just on point from AP BREN right now. Lord gonna be up, and they have all control right now in this game in the 9th minute, as this first Lord will go to AP BREN undecisively.
AP BREN.
Damn, I knew they were strong.
8.8
Didn't think they were this
gold.
strong. But you're right. It is game 1. The other games must be.
They're
I mean, it's not
passing
gonna be.
ONIC's average right
It's not gonna be
now.
like this. The other games.
I don't think ONIC
No,
was
no, no.
prepared for this
I
type
still
of
don't think it'll
aggression
be
in game
3-0.
number 1.
Although actually it
I
might.
think they completely got caught off guard.
Yeah.
ONIC right
Dude,
now in
this is kinda
complete
crazy.
shambles of game 1.
This is pretty
Oh, yeah,
crazy.
maybe it's just a
Clear
win
cut.
show because look,
Kyle
dude, look at
Teasy.
the damage dealt. Look at the damage jump chart.
As
All
he
Bit of a win
5
show.
is BREN.
alongside
All
once again
5
the
is BREN.
10,000 gold lead now.
Holy
we have to
hell.
say that we have seen things turn around before, given 10,000
Keyboy.
gold leads, but at this point,
Interesting
it just
spot.
looks like ONIC doesn't have the potential to find the setups they're looking for, even with
Today he's
a
waiting.
Can you hear me?
A Tigreal combo.
Yeah, I can hear.
Combo.
Had
The
to
wombo
mute,
combo is
blow my
not there
nose.
for them because the damage is just not online yet. Even CW, it's taken them so long at this point.
Seems
to
like
get
Kibo
to
is
where
going
he
for a
needs to be on
flank
the
on
Bruno.
Stans. Not
But now
Stans.
they have to deal with the Lord.
Yeah,
top
he's in a
side,
decent
AP BREN
spot. It's kind of
knocking
too
on
little
the
too late at
base
this point.
of ONIC
Is he just cutting the
as
wave?
they
Yeah.
approach into it.
No, he's not
No,
even.
he's not
They're
cutting
received
away.
with
He's waiting
the
for the wave to
first
pass
Lord
so
of
he
the
can
game
go by.
up top. Boots
Oh, yeah.
holding it down right now, but the circling eagle does come through from the side of Ogwen. Knocks Boots up just a bit. Kyle
Super
Teasy
Marco
pushes
is
the
on the
damage
way.
well. Kyrie with a fracture. Not
Still
with a fracture,
see
just with the
Keyboy
passing
there.
alone. Takes the
Flap
Lord
is
down.
Flap's gonna
Full
walk right
value
into
for
him.
AP
There he
BREN,
is.
but
He's been
Keyboy's
spotted.
still
He
up.
might just be
Keyboy.
dead
You slash
or
off.
flickers.
A good shove
He
back
flickers
for the rest
out.
of the
Honestly,
team,
like, just
but
die at
that's
that
a
point.
flicker
I don't know why
burnt
you
by
even waste this
Keyboy.
flicker.
Game
That's
might
even more
be
value
over
for
by the time he
beast.
respawns.
Good play by Keyboy there. The average roamer may have panicked, hit the implosion. He knew, I just got to
Yeah,
get
but,
out of
like,
here. If I hit the
if
implosion,
Flicker
try to
sets
force
the
my
only way
team
they're
out
gonna
when
get
we're at
kills.
10k gold deficit against AP
I
BREN,
think without Flicker,
it's just
anything's
not
gonna
a
happen.
smart play. Taking
Win
a
is
look at the
too
items
disgusting.
right now, Super Marco
Seriously.
getting decked out. Looks like he's going to be working into the BOD next. Once he gets
Jump
up
on the
into
boots.
Oh,
Ultra's
Kyle
awful.
with a nice jump on the Boots man. Boots man still stunned.
Doing a little bit of that capitalization, but ONIC were still able to fend off of this defense.
Maybe Clint is just a good laner into Bruno. He probably
Yeah,
is.
no. It's like the next best counter after, like, not counter, but next best lane after
If they
Brody.
lose their lives.
Clint.
Yeah, they gotta keep it together, right? Take the discipline route.
Well,
Now,
the
one
best
thing,
counter
too,
is
that
Ixtio.
has been
After
pointed
that, it's
out
like Brody and
about
Clint.
AP
But Brody,
BREN
you know,
in
far more
M5
popular than Clint.
specifically,
Marco's
is
a-
the chance that sometimes they
seems
do
at least
let
not
these
damage.
leads kind of slip out of hand a little bit, right? But for the most part, they're able to keep things under control. Now this time, ONIC looking to punish a mistake from AP BREN. Where could that mistake be when
Wallahi.
constantly it's AP BREN on the aggressor?
We do have to say, if there's
Wallahi
any
unfinished.
team that could come back onto AP BREN from a 10k gold deficit, if I had to choose one, I would definitely say ONIC. They do have some scaling efforts here with the Lilia. We know how much damage Sans can do or Lilia can do if this game creeps on. Same thing with the Bruno. They have set potential with Keyboy. But that is a long
Man,
road
just that first
ahead.
turtle with Boots.
They're
That
gonna have
Boots.
to defend this
What
now.
was that?
Yeah,
Kyrie, if
fumbled
Kyrie
that.
can
Kinda
go
fumbled that.
Flickered into a Phobius. Flickered into the Phobius.
With Purify and ult.
Without his jungler even there.
40 rupees
And that is a
to
solo
Super
death mission
ONIC
at
should have
that,
been down
but it
and
would
let
be
BREN
worth
do the
it.
job.
As long as the other 4 members stay up, if he goes down for a Lord
That's a free
steal,
Lord.
it could be fair.
Okay, given the fact that this is going to be
Yeah,
another
Lord still
Lord here for
T-Rex. You
AP
see
BREN.
Kyrie topside. He's gonna go for it for sure.
Uncontested, no entry points, no angles for ONIC to go, but itemization-wise, they're getting to the point, right? 13 minutes
You know what
in, they were
Quadia is?
right behind.
Quadia?
They're still
I found out.
far behind, but they're picking up some
What?
key items.
Apparently the Middle
that
East
could
is
help them in
building
the team fight.
a
2
literal
more
like
floors now
esports city.
for them, the Divine Glaive as well
Yeah.
for Sans.
I know they're doing something
That's
like
gonna be something
esports
he needs
huge.
as
Yeah,
well
that's
to
what I was like
help
telling you about.
with
It's
the
like a
team fight.
city.
But again, when you're
They're literally
dealing
building
with
a city.
nearly
City is
what's
interesting.
across from you economy-wise, item-wise, it's going to be tough to turn these fights around. So they have a little
Man, how the
longer.
fuck
Lord
did
going
this
up on the
game
top side.
spiral
You look
so
at the gold
bad?
lead between the gold lane,
They just
jungle
won
lane, and you're
one
like,
turtle
okay,
fight and
it's
kept
not
invading.
bad. And
That
you
was
see
it.
4,000 gold lead between the XP
Yeah.
laners.
And Kyle just
ONIC
kept
could
finding
only
the
He said in the
Kyle kept
interview,
finding the
he's gonna
jumps
sweep ONIC,
where he
and
had
right
to.
now, he's feeling that confidence.
To really put it into perspective, it takes about 62k gold to have everybody maxed out. ONIC is halfway there, and we're 14 minutes in.
And the Lord just came crashing down, taking one.
Kyle
step
jumps
down.
onto
Boots,
Boots,
yeah.
or Sans, excuse me, forces.
And that's a spatial migration
The
in the
ult.
Requiem.
I'm surprised
Brent
BREN isn't like trying to punish more with their ulti. Like, I thought
I
it'd be
know,
more
they
on
might,
that.
I think they get this mid
They're
tower.
really
Super
different.
Marco is being
There's no-
really safe. There goes Flap, but misses everybody. Boots goes in with a big engage. I think Boots is dead here, no doubt. Kyrie forced to ult out. Kibo gets a 2-man ult. Super Marco's still just in the back, hitting everybody.
You trying.
Oh my god, the lag. Jesus.
Down.
Lagging a
They've
lot.
held
I
it
think it's just
together.
PH
ONIC
internet.
It's,
stays in the game a little bit
like,
longer.
The way that they
stuttering
juggled that
a
as
little bit.
well,
Yeah,
back
that's
and
key.
forth,
I'm
back
not
and
stuttering
forth,
much.
didn't
That's
lose
more
a
on your
single
side.
member. Honestly,
Damn, only one
it's a
high ground.
miracle in a sense. ONIC
Only one?
able to
Yeah,
kind of
I know,
juggle
right?
all of that damage,
You're really like
use the skills correctly, and nobody
playing
went
disciplined
down.
here.
And this is at a
Marco's being
Whoa.
so safe. Oh, he's dead. Immortality pop, Boots goes in with the ult. 3 members of ONIC super low. BREN, excuse me. Marco's just being so safe. That's the reason they can't really end. He's just playing super safe.
Yeah, I mean he is flicker not purify. That's why he goes in with flicker. Like
Thing is, though,
Boots
Kibo
flicker
has no
ult,
flicker.
Kibo flicker ult.
They have no flickers.
We talked about the key items being picked
I don't
up.
know.
The Malefic Roars, the Divine Glaives.
I don't know.
allow
It is
some of
going
this
on.
penetration
I mean they still have
to go
12k gold
through
lead,
now.
but like
It's happening here, but
15
still there's
minutes.
quite a disparity amongst the lanes here, the roles.
All right, so taking a
Kyrie
look
gets
back
blue.
at these items. CW still trying to bide a bit of time.
No
but he's got
kills,
the
dude,
Malefic Roar
for
now.
ONIC yet. Not a
He's got
single
3
one.
items in. He's able
Wow,
to
you're right.
actually
Not a
punch
single kill for
a nice
ONIC.
bit of damage. We saw how fast he can melt down the Lord. Honestly, at this point, AP BREN was
Am I crazy
testing
for
waters in the
thinking
sense
ONIC
of,
can come back
can
still
we end the
in this
game
game?
without a Lord?
You're kind of
Can we do
crazy.
something
Look at the
huge
gold
here?
leash. You're
No.
kind of fucking
I
don't
know.
think they can at all. They're
15
definitely going
minutes?
to need the Lord Streams. They
You're
need
kinda
to wait
fucking
a little
crazy.
bit.
Look at the gold
They
lead.
can't try to force this.
Oh,
If they do and they get
they're
caught in that
going crazy.
bottleneck, ONIC could catch them off guard.
The 12,000 gold lead ahead right now, but Super Marco, again, he went for the Great Dragon Spear here as his
Chairway's getting
item,
his
I
items,
believe.
but
Yeah,
still,
and
it's
so
only him.
fluid in nature, right? That
Everybody
does
else is
give
under farm.
an opportunity
Boots
ONIC to
and
And
Kibo
Kyrie's
are
only
gonna.
1,000 behind Kyle.
dive a flank towards Super Marco,
But still, there's a
CW actually
Phobius.
is
Like, even if he
building towards
can
that
do
within
much
nature.
Yeah, that could change the course of some of these fights. He also just picks
with
up
his
the
damage,
VHS.
it's just the
Not available.
I don't know about this engage though. They're trying to get on. Oh, Kibo's getting melted. Never
Dude, that
mind.
chain CC is disgusting.
Yeah, that's
You
the
see that
combo.
shit?
That's the combo.
Disgusting.
Pushing their lead even further.
You ever seen that
That's a
before?
crazy combo. No, I've seen it, but it's, man, it's disgusting.
It is. It really is.
Becoming a little bit of a problem here.
I told you
ONIC
about the
still
combo.
on the back
With the
foot.
middle.
I'm talking
Yeah,
waves
or like
of
the
speed
R-Lot.
from
Picked up
every
anything,
angle.
yeah.
If they can pull off another defense, they've got
Off any
17
knockup, she has so
seconds
much
left to
like
back
synergy
up.
with those knockup
It was
heroes.
very important to
Wow,
defend.
Sans.
Oh my god.
Black
The
shoes.
fuck?
Flap.
Force the flicker. He's fine, though.
Few goes in under tower.
Onto the base. AP
CW.
with 2 base.
Quite low.
CW's low.
It's-
Very low.
Marco
Forced
hurts,
back. Still
man.
not dead though. Keyboy.
I don't know why
He's
CW.
spawning back
Actually, no,
in time,
because
but
they
AP
wouldn't
BREN
That's
will
why he's
have an enhanced
purified.
Lord
That's
up
crazy.
top,
Like that.
watching
Guinevere
down.
itself will force you to go
Something really
purify.
important we got to point
Just
out
because
here.
her CC is almost
ONIC
guaranteed.
is still yet to get a singular
She's like the only CC
kill.
aside from like Khalid.
Kyrie has not found anybody. What is going on right now? Lord encroaching in.
This is a big one.
14k gold lead
AP
though.
BREN looking for an opening to get an initiation.
What's that
fuel.
shield
Getting
Q
the shield
has?
of the
I
photo.
saw that. It's because of Matilda.
Q's dead.
Oh! He's out.
Has the guiding win. Gets out.
Wow.
Three
Nice.
base turrets and AP Bren decided.
That's it though. They're not. They still can't
They're out
end.
of here.
That's
And
what I'm
ONIC
saying,
still
like, am I
looking for
crazy?
a kill on the board.
You are.
And even
I
a
mean, that's
turret.
still 3
They
high
have no
ground.
space to work around with right now, but one thing's for sure, they're fighting.
Cherry's about to be
Their
full
base
build.
is fully exposed,
Same with
but
Sans.
the damage is getting there. Once again,
I
they're
think, is it
working
just the
towards it.
Lilia?
Kyrie onto his
Lilia
next
just
item as
defends
well.
so well.
But
That's the only.
again, how
That's the
many
only reason
times
that
Debu
Debu
that
didn't
happen?
get
How
knocked
many
out
times
yet last
can you
night.
defend against
That's
that
true.
Lord
Sans
push
Oliver was
again now
popping
that
off on
your
Lilia.
base
Lilia is so
fully
strong in
exposed
tower
here?
defense because she gets like almost
Golding
infinite
has
bombs.
bloomed to nearly a
And they don't have a mage. They're
16,000 now
Phobius.
for
They don't have
AP
poke.
BREN.
Bren. It's just Clint. That's it.
Still having
Because
that
they have Phobius
immortality
on the
should-
mage.
will be fine. But once again, it's kind of the waiting game, right? They're going to wait nearly the 1 minute for the Lord unless they can get a pick off.
So it took about 5 minutes for them to move from 30K gold to 44. So for them to get to that point where the gold doesn't matter anymore.
I don't like this total
we're talking
heal bar. I think it's
about
dumb.
At least another
Kinda.
5 or 6
I don't like it
minutes.
either.
Can ONIC last that time to where then it just
I don't need
comes
to know
down to plays? Then
that
it just comes
nonsense.
down.
Like,
to
I
the
think it only
movements
makes sense if
on
it's a
the map.
support, and it's like how much
Circling
healing
Eagle
they gave,
coming
not
down
how much
onto
healing
Keyboy, knocks two up.
themselves.
It's
You
Kyrie
know?
and Boots right now, and they're looking for re-engages. That's Calteezy, who's
They
able
count
to
like
Uno
secure
mas.
the
Heal
orange
yourself.
buff from
Uno mas.
a retribution used up, but it's going to be back on time for that Lord.
Oh
Let's go ahead
man.
and think about the possibility here of, is there a chance that ONIC can actually get in position to possibly steal a Lord at this point, right? This is,
Black
Flap.
Shoes baited out. Flapteezy taking low.
Uno mas.
The demonic force is ready. Fuel.
Oh, J-Way!
Tackle out. Flapteezy
Sans
only
pops
losing
purifier.
Sans is the next target. Still, has no ult actually. Keyboard lends a nice ult. Oh, Super Marco Mortality popped. Flapteezy's down. Super Marco's back though. Sans super low. Cal trying to finish him off. Super Marco can't quite heal enough to stay in this fight.
Shall we trade for Flap?
My goodness.
they're on the
Now
board.
it's 1 to 14.
Finally a
ONIC
kill
got their
on the
first
board.
kill.
1 for 1. But honestly, that is a win for ONIC. A trade at this much of a deficit. 10K more gold is what ONIC needs here. But you asked if they could go for the Lord.
Yeah, the gold
I think
doesn't
at this
really matter
point,
now.
It is definitely possible.
A lot less.
Yeah, that's what I'm
AP
saying. It really
BREN
doesn't
has
matter
hit
much
their peak
anymore.
in power
20
at
minutes
this
in.
point. ONIC is only going to continue.
I
to go
kind
up
of
as they
thing
get
is if
more
BREN
items
loses
in.
this, like,
Everybody's essentially decked
there's
out.
no
on the
way,
side
I
of
don't
BREN.
think-
You've
I don't think
already
they do.
seen ONIC start to contest.
I don't think so.
CW's back. Flapteezy.
No flicker on
Now,
Keyboy or Boots for
only
this,
now is he
but no
starting to
Keyboy, no
march
flicker on
into
Flapper or
that
Marco
Lord
either.
pit. Keyboy's trying to reset it the best he can.
That top wave
Topside
is
wave still coming
concerned.
down onto ONIC
That's the thing.
space.
Those 3
They
high
need
grounds.
to be able to do that housekeeping.
Kyrie
Gonna
cleared
have to deal
Joey
with
is-
these
Joey
waves.
is gonna
Joey
go
is
for
running
it.
over to
BREN
top to
keep
clear
the
that.
Lord. Less
Pretty
than half
bad.
health for now. They're gonna send CW back to deal with it.
That's the thing.
They can't go for this.
I don't think they
can't.
they didn't really know where Super Marco was. I don't think. All the marksman has to do is just sit in a bush, you know.
Just yet, Kyrie though.
Yeah.
So that the enemies
gotta get out
never
as well.
know.
But the Lord, 20
Pretty bad
minutes
for
in,
high ground.
CW had to move up top. They had to set
I
it
think
down.
this is it here.
Not a whole lot they could do there.
I don't know,
Maybe
everyone's
switch over to
full build
Boots,
now.
but they want that.
Dude, they have a
they want to try to
Phobius.
give Kyrie.
It's like, it's
enough
really hard as they
space, and I
commit
get
to a
the
dive
idea,
with
right?
Phobius.
CW, yes, he's their damage dealer, but I don't think they were going for a team wipeout.
Oh.
Right? They're going, let's buy time. Let's get a moment where we can CC everybody, and Kyrie can steal the Lord.
All
That
Keyboy has to
was
do is get a flicker
denied.
set on Marco.
Taking a look at the items, everybody on the side of AP BREN
Oh,
is.
Ogwin.
Oh, Ogwin.
Can ONIC
All right,
defend this miracle?
Kyrie doesn't have no
Not too
blue
sure
though,
about this, man.
so
I mean,
it'll be
13,000
hard for him
goal
to really
lead
be
for
useful.
AP BREN, but
kinda
like you
just
said,
Sans here.
the later the game goes, ONIC will make that goal lead.
And Shayway.
Kyrie's dealing some damage. They're actually holding out the waves.
Yeah, with that too. Super Marco's
Ew.
gonna go into
Oh
nature
my
for this.
God.
Down to this Lord push as both teams poke back and forth.
Winter Truncheon already used up by few. He swapped into
Kyle
right
gets
now.
a
CW
jump.
brought back
Oh,
in.
wait, Flapteezy goes in, forces the Purify. Shayway's so low.
CW pops in with a nature, able to shot some damage. Kill the base is wide open.
Boots is
He
down.
jumps in the
Super
base.
Marco, go in there, Marco. Oh wait, Keyboy has a flicker. Keyboy has flicker and all. Oh my God, dude, no way! Holy fuck! No way! No way!
You want to bet now?
No!
You want to bet now?
No, I
You wanna
don't!
bet now?
No, I
You
don't!
wanna bet
See,
now?
this is what would
You wanna
have
bet
happened.
now? You want to bet now?
What is going
I
on?
fucking told you, dude.
What
I told you. I'm like, am I crazy for thinking?
At first, I realized I was like, why the fuck is Marco being so safe? I saw Kibo had flicker, and it's like, yeah.
I told you, bro.
Look, Cal tries to jump on him. Super Marco, look at how Super Marco was. He dashes in trying to kill him. But it's not enough, and then
Oh my lord, I told you. I told you. Fucking insane.
wow.
Oh, you called me a psychopath. I was like,
That
is
was
it crazy that I
disgusting.
think I killed him here? And you didn't believe
It
me.
happened here, game 1.
Yeah, we should have bet. We should have bet. I should have committed to it. I should have committed to it. I should have committed to it.
We're talking
Well-
15 minutes. 0 kills on the board.
Well,
How?
holy fuck.
How? It's ONIC time.
I should have committed to it.
Oh man.
Man,
Wow.
What
I
the
have
fuck?
nothing to say.
what the fuck?
0 to 14.
Again, when you
There's a
count them out,
14K
They
gold
could have
benefit.
ended it with like the first 2 lords probably if they really tried.
Yeah, they've been too passive. Way too passive. That's what you get for trying to be too disciplined.
They knew their goal,
That's the thing.
They knew the assignment. They knew their
Too much discipline is a real
objective,
thing.
And that clock was ticking. I called it from around 13 minutes.
There's literally no
They need just a
MVP
little bit
contender
longer.
except for Keyboy.
What?
There's not a single other person.
I'm sorry, Cassius.
Yeah,
we gotta take
really
it away,
only
but even
Keyboy.
for us, that was an incredible
Just for that one play.
game. 22 minutes.
I had faith.
We've held it.
You called me crazy.
Look, we're at a loss for words.
I knew it could
Listen,
happen.
But we're gonna try and break this down, and especially from our
Ah.
perspective, it looked like an almost impossible situation to come back from. Like, what a goal
Tig
lead
is
they
so
held
crazy, man.
from
The amount of
12th minute
respect you
onwards.
have to
Like,
give
this
Tig.
should not
Yeah,
have
it is
happened in the
crazy.
first
Like,
place. To be fair,
if
it's
Marco
not
went
like
Purify,
AP
he would have
Bren
played so
are
aggressive. He should have went to Purify.
Well, the thing is, at the end, Kyle TZ landed a jump onto Keyboy. You saw that?
At AP Bren.
No, I didn't see.
Okay,
Oh, it gets canceled by the Tigreal though.
No,
Tigreal
no, no.
Dash.
He jumped onto Keyboy.
There's so
Keyboy
many
got
MVP
knocked up.
performances that
San,
would
or
decide
Super
if
Marco
Bren-
dashed
This
in on
guy!
Clint to try and kill him.
Oh
It
my
didn't
God.
kill him. Keyboy
Give it to
instantly
him.
flicker
Give it to
ulted
him.
them.
The god
And then he was
after
dead.
22 minutes, flickering in to catch 3 and turn this game around.
Crazy.
This is what we call a revolution. This is the moment where it's like, enough oppression. It's time for us to be free.
Wow.
After the updates,
Wow.
We should bet.
where you're
We should
able to
bet.
kinda suck your opponents into that big
Wow.
rumble, into that implosion, you would think that, okay, yeah, surely that is gonna be a broken ultimate, right? But nobody actually used it like that.
That's
Keyboy
heartbreaking for
used
Bren.
the dash as well as the
Yeah,
flicker
that's
in
fucked. Like, it
combination
could be a
with one
3-0 off of
another
that.
so that he's
That's
able
what I'm
to land
saying.
that beautifully.
That's
The
why I
beauty
was
again,
kind of
the
hoping
timing
Bren
and
did
patience
really
was
didn't
just
lose
so
that,
good.
because now the
It's one of
rest
those
of the
moments where
series might just be
you
decided off this
fail
game.
to imagine how he's
Yeah.
able to pull it off.
Then
right?
it might just
From
be,
his
you know,
POV,
This is
all
like a
he's
more
doing
more
more
mental
glorified
strength.
version of what
Yeah,
Devil was
you're right.
6-0 on
You can tell
ONIC
there's
that first
three
game,
people there.
and they
Let's jump
threw.
into these highlights and really break
This
down
was like
step by
double
step,
that,
because
though.
I
This
think
was
in
like
drafting
triple
phase
the
alone,
like
you
severity
could
of
see there
that.
was
Yeah.
Well, this is
huge
horrible
double
engage
points
from
I
Boots
think
there.
after the first
Gets them
hurdle.
instantly
Probably trial
murdered.
for
Ba-boom,
AB Bren,
ba-boom,
which I like,
ba-boom.
because what they did was to win the
Babushki.
laning stage, including the
Double
jungle
kill
and
and
the side
turtle.
lane, so that they can actually invade
Kari
the
dies
They're
here.
following
Keyboy
script.
dies
Yeah, they're
here.
following a script.
even after
Yeah,
this
you're
round of,
right.
protection from the implosion, it's
It's a
not
script.
enough because
It is
if you're
script.
gonna be
It's all
thinking about the
scripted.
lineup of AB Bren, they have 4 dives. Matilda,
Obviously.
Grenadier, Phoebus, and Khalid, all
Obviously.
very good in the
Kari
early stages
dies
of the game.
here.
They're really hardcore
Keyboy
heavy
lives.
dives, and the momentum that they generated by the 7th minute alone, we're already at 6 minutes, but you can see that
Nice
the
jump
lead
here.
increases significantly.
Nice follow-up from
and it
Flap.
got even worse for ONIC, because as soon
This
as
is a nice
those
combo.
tier 1 started to
Ba-boom.
fall, the neutering began.
Yes.
Purple
Ba-boom.
buff takes
Neutering
and then
began.
The initiations coming in from Flap
Neutering?
enables them to do
That's
whatever
what
they
he
want.
said.
And when you think it's over, Owen's just going to pull them away.
Damn, they're playing this one jump a lot. They really like this
Jungle
one.
choke. They had a wonderful
In a
way of
Keyboy
ability to
highlights,
clear
I don't know
the
what.
lanes in the
That's
middle,
how
and then
Keyboy
the
died.
them will be into
They literally
the
can't
purple
show
buff,
Keyboy's
and
highlights. They just
both
have to show
purple
highlights
This is
from
pretty
Bren.
good. This is pretty good.
That was
Yes,
alright.
one of
pretty
That was a
the
trade,
better
yeah.
initiations coming out from ONIC. But I didn't think that there will be another
Wanted
like
to
this,
look
especially
inside.
after AB Bren secures the Lord.
Epic
Obviously,
comeback
View got
from
baited
ONIC.
into that spot.
It was all
Look
out
at
below.
Keyboy. Look at that flicker and
Oh,
That's like
man.
it reminds me of like
you would
Grok
think that he was
flicker ulting.
targeting Kautis,
It's not
but
even
no,
like
he
Grok.
wasn't. He
Yeah, it
utilized
kind of
the
is.
flicker
Grok when you
so that
ult
he
and then
can
flicker. It's like you
skewer
dash
the
then
other people
flicker.
to the backlines.
Similar.
It's one of those moments where
the genius
Tick
of
is
it
so
is
much
most
more
people would
scary.
hope that
Telling
when
you.
you push
Ulted
your
into the
opponents
spawn and
away,
killed himself.
That's
You
when
know how
you're
funny that
expected
was?
to use your implosion.
Huh?
But instead,
He
you just
ulted at
need
the
to
end there.
close
He
the distance.
ulted into the
just
spawn
needs
and
to be
killed himself.
Close enough
Oh.
to
Phew.
catch you. Now, let's have a look at the
Kind of a
item
joke.
build here, because this is where it becomes the most
Joke
important
thing.
for everybody, right? From emblems, starting from the emblems immediately.
Yeah, that's a horrible
high
game to
priority
lose.
on
5
you
to
need be able
16
fight.
buff,
I'm already
6
seeing a
to
Master
14,
Assassin. I'm already seeing
4 lords,
coming up from flat.
3 to 9
First of all,
towers.
to take
Third.
note of
ONIC
here,
literally had 3 towers. They're all mid lane towers.
From, Mr.
All
Fu,
mid.
so that
This
he's
ran
able
mid.
to
Yeah.
utilize this,
3 towers.
All
All
mid lane
mid.
towers.
from the early stages up until the late
Jesus.
stages of the game. So
Hard
it's not
to-
just about
hard-
the emblems,
hard
it's also
loss.
about the
It's a
spells
hard
that they were
loss.
able to get. And I gotta
Goddamn.
say, this was AP BREN's game already. Like the way that they drafted it, the way
Epic
they
comeback
they
from
composed
ONIC.
this
It was all
lineup
out Boro,
against
Bob.
AP BREN, definitely they can win.
It was,
but,
clearly-
you know, it's
clearly,
not as
the
easy
sand
as
rat,
that.
Boro
Look at the
Bob.
items, Gideon. I wonder
Came
what
out of his
items are
burrow
noodle
there.
rat.
important,
Give
the
the
noodle
noodle rat.
rat.
Stages. Even
The
though they
noodle
lost, I
rat.
think it's still genius. They utilized this moltenness.
Man,
moltenness
what
and
the
Endred on
fuck
armor for the first 5 minutes
was
of the
that?
game. Even when
Fuck,
there's
I
no
I think
I
BREN
should've
might
bet.
just be
for the
done
game,
though.
He tanked up
Should've
everyone.
bet.
Nobody
I don't know if they're
could
done.
on it.
And the best part is once he does start getting ahead,
I
he
played
has
it too
people like
safe.
Ogwyn to actually pull him out of
I don't
these
think they're
dangerous
done after
situations
that.
with quick
No, I don't think they're
follow-up.
I don't think they're
Well,
done.
especially
There's a
Flat
chance
Easy,
they could be
the
done.
greediest
No, I don't
EXP
even
laner
think-
I've seen
I don't
so
think
far.
so. They're too
Second item,
disciplined.
Blade of Despair, to ensure that they
Yeah,
maintain
they're
that
way
lead.
too
It's
disciplined.
some
That's the
incredible
problem.
gameplay. Even for Super Marco, right? Second item, Berserker's Fury after the
But the
endless
thing is,
battle.
like-
it gets extremely dangerous from that point on.
Yeah,
But
I mean
keep
they
in
had to
mind,
end. Like
despite
it is
the
sketchy.
reach
You know what I mean? They have
Marco,
2
breaking
heroes
down turrets
like
they're
Gwyn and
absolutely
Phoveus are
loving.
not that good at
As soon
diving
as
on
we
the
see
tower
Ice
like
Queen
that in
Wong
the
coming
base.
up from Gilak
But
Sans, the carry of
they had
this
to go
game,
for it, like,
that's when
people
it
had to
started
die.
get really difficult for
Oh, yeah.
AP BREN to penetrate.
It was gonna be a
into
sloppy
base.
end, but they
Sans is
could have
the
ended.
only player that I've
They
seen
had
They
to
could have
try.
just, if they all
play the
talent
Lilia
lock, they
so
probably isn't
aggressively
end.
In, like, the
against
first or
his
second
opponents
lord.
without
Goals for the
being down,
towers,
what,
yeah.
Or the
14,
second or
12,
third,
okay?
excuse me.
Recalling in front of the champions of MPL
Way too
Philippines
disciplined, man.
at home stage. He's the only one that can do that.
Well, not even
That
sure I
guy's
call it
crazy.
discipline. The
He
passive
really
is too
is.
passive.
He really is, and he kept. the
It's
team
hard though
together.
versus Lilia.
A lot of these
And
base
Q-Boy.
teams-
Oh, yeah,
The
Lilia.
second that Marco actually walked up,
Keep
he
in
was
mind
just dead.
How they're actually approaching it without.
Second he actually
was
walked
pretty
up.
crazy.
Because I didn't, I looked at him and I was like, why the fuck is he being so passive? Saw Kibo had flicker, I was like, yeah, fuck.
But I think
And then he
it's
dashed in
extremely
trying to kill
important
him.
note that when you
If
are
they kill-
deciding on how
Damn,
to approach
I
a
can't believe
situation,
that.
and more importantly, once you are that close into
Tig,
the base,
bro.
from both perspectives,
is
you're looking to
crazy.
defend, but at the same time, AP BREN did not want
I
to get
did
caught
defend
and get
7 lords
turned
against
around
Echo.
like that.
Kinda
You saw
right.
it at the
7?
15th minute, right? They're
Forgot
just
about
very
that. Yeah, versus Echo and
careful with the way
MSC.
they
It was
remember that?
literally
That was
7?
7 lords.
The thing-
Yeah, it
the
was
thing
7
about
lords.
the composition of AP BREN, it's not
That was
like
like a
they don't
40-minute
have a
game.
lineup to
7
end
lords.
the game. They have a Clint with enough range to be safe
Melissa.
while taking down the base building. Few was baited
Wanna
into the
take a
back
look
lines with
inside?
the
I think Ixie was Ixie open? Wasn't
Check
Ixie
it
banned?
again. Pay me back this time.
So many
No, I actually wanna
members
check.
of
Was
the
Ixie's
particular
open?
matches. It's
Check
what
out,
we
do you get
expected.
pay me
It's
back
a-
this
it's
time?
a few versus silence
What are you talking
matchup.
about, Bamba?
And you shade of black and yellow for sure.
Absolutely disgusting.
Wow,
I mean,
Ixie
for
was
both of
open
these
and they didn't go for the
teams, they
Ixia.
have
That's actually
absolutely
amazing. They didn't go for the
crushed
Ixia.
What the
It's like the
metagame
number one counter
is
Bruno.
to most people, right?
It definitely would have been, like, a lot
he's
easier.
out
Go
of
watch
it.
Party
No,
at
no,
Come Your
no.
Room?
M-Series has
What do you
proven
want?
that
What the
it's
fuck?
worthwhile,
Pay
and I
me
think
back
Boy
this time.
round
You want me to
has proven
pay you
why he
to
should
come
be
up
as
here,
good as he is
Bamba?
currently.
You're a
There
bastard.
were many changes for the side
Get the
of
fuck outta
ONIC
here,
Esports.
Bamba.
I think that M Series as well as international
Pay me
tournaments have
back.
always been like the
Pay
downfall
him back.
of ONIC Esports.
You
as
get a
franchise.
handshake,
Whenever they
Bamba.
perform
You get a
internationally,
photo. How about that?
pre-Coach Yeb, Kyrie era, you know,
get a
there were so
picture.
many doubts about them because they usually get
He needs his
defeated by
payment.
teams that weren't
Pay the
supposed to
man.
defeat them.
Ugh,
But right now,
I
they're
got a
on
few
their way to the
snacks up
golden
here.
road. Yep. So far, one step, nearer the grand finals.
I think he might
and
accept
nearer
that
to
payment.
get the finish on the
Moby.
golden road.
Absolutely, and I think this has been an incredible
might
journey
accept
thus
that.
far, and it
He might be
continues to show
sufficient.
why that both of these teams live and breathe
Ugh.
Mobile Legends.
Oh,
They're moving
$1
their
back for the
limbs,
donation.
they're moving their heroes like their limbs. It's crazy to,
Oh.
to give credit.
You're
where
worried
credit
about
is
a
due, but at the
dollar,
same time to
Bamba?
appreciate
All
where
right.
We are just humble.
He's coming. I didn't even tell him to come. He started. He coming.
You know,
Oh, he coming.
If you're
Oh, he
part of
coming.
a group chat in a
He on the
master group,
move.
I'd say, oh, so
He
this
calling.
is how God.
He on the move.
It's just not fair.
It's unfair. I mean, how do you even play like that? How do you play from being down 14k gold, recalling in front of your opponents, in front of the home crowd as
Chat,
well. And
chat,
they
how's the
still
ads
win
today?
the game.
I don't see anybody complaining, so
Unbelievable
it should be
stuff.
all good.
The worst part, had a single member of
Bren
ONIC
fell
died
into
on
the
that
rat
base
trap.
defense,
Ah,
it would've
yes,
been
the trap.
absolutely over,
You think
right?
it's a
You're
hedgehog?
missing a
No, it's a
single
rat.
ultimate.
A
80%
sand
closed
rat.
out
It
that
is a
game.
yellow
Had
rat.
Super Marco had the space to hit that crystal. This game would
That's
have
ONIC's
already
real
been done
logo,
for the side of AP
sand
BREN.
rat.
But with that being said, we've got some content to show you guys. This is going to be interesting, right? We've got an entire series left to go, so take a breather.
Give me a second.
And enjoy.
I hope it goes to a game 5.
This week.
So
So old.
You play this?
Yeah. There's a spell back then that like silence the tower.
Silence the tower?
Yeah, I think I played that, but it's in 2017, right?
A conversation with 3 generations. Oh, this is actually pretty neat. Who's the boomer? Cute. I mean, it's basically just few.
Yeah, you have to only give me one answer.
Did
yeah?
That's
AdSense
actually
change?
this is a nice one. It might have
I
changed.
think it.
I don't know.
I like.
It's saying I need to fill out a
What a
form.
Season 1 Lila.
Yeah, so different.
What do we get?
Outfit is less skin.
Is that the biggest choke in history?
Or Eudora.
Might be.
Oh yeah, I need to
Might be
change
the
stuff.
biggest
We'll just do it later.
I started to play
Do it later.
Kadita.
I play Lila also.
Why did you pick that hero?
Lila is like the default
time.
hero that start in the tutorial. Random.
I don't know.
I entered the process when MPL season 1 started in the Philippines. Like,
Might be the biggest choke ever.
The thing who inspires me the most is my brothers and my cousins. They're the one who introduced Mobile Legends to me.
How do you know the game?
Yeah, in my friend. We download together and playing, I think 2016. I see season 1 Mobile Legends.
Mamba!
Blood God.
Yeah, I love so strong, so good playing. And then I want to go to
Hello!
Better than Rec.
no. What change do you see in the game?
Good. Tough games I heard today. I was asleep.
I think the major changes.
You just
in
watched
the
that
game's
shit?
playstyle, like, then
That
it
shit was
like
pretty
more
stupid,
micro,
I'll tell you that
micro,
much.
individual. Now it's more on
It was
teamwork.
stupid as
Yeah, I
fuck.
think this and
Yeah, same.
Oh.
Same rat from TMNT.
Huh?
Teenage Mutant Ninja. It's the same rat. It's Master Splinter from Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. He's helping them on the sidelines.
M3 is like
Here?
marksman.
I was gonna say Bren.
and support meta and Alice.
You think Bren's stronger?
Nathan, I like that.
Yeah.
I almost die. Oh my god, I had to support you.
I know. I think ONIC is good. A little bit overrated though, you know? A little bit. Or maybe Bren's just a little bit underrated.
Raid Brand
Yeah, yeah.
overrated.
You wanna try it on?
The Schmeat.
Yeah. It's double XL. It might. It's big.
We don't trail each other because we don't want.
No, trust me, it's a big jacket.
But now
Big
you cannot
jacket.
do that because your team will not improve.
My first team.
Yeah, it's like the best looking one.
Before, that's not good. I just joined right and
Alright, put it on first. Put it on first.
no problem. Then I cannot see the positive.
Changing.
Then what slowly more good.
Changing.
Yeah.
Doesn't fit?
For me, November.
No, I don't close it either.
For tank, I pick you. Kiboy.
It's a good jacket.
Mage, I want.
It's a little bit too hot though, you know?
Spelling would be Edward.
I think my
A little too hot.
Edward, Kyrie, Nas, Big Boy, Kyler.
How about you, bro? Team first XP at what? Kyle. Pale.
Shit, that's a dumb loss. Chicken, you still there?
The best for us,
Natalia.
guys.
Natalia.
Chicken.
For me, I think as long as my teammates and coaches are
What the
trusting
fuck,
me,
man?
I can see that I can still
Bro, you just fucking
high level.
you just made how much money did you just make? Take $1. Oh, I don't have $1. $5. There you go.
I think
Fucking bastard.
I can still playing like before.
Now you owe me
I
3.
Like, for my head, yeah.
Yeah, you have injury.
My muscles, something like that. If I have team, I still play.
You
First of
you
all,
had
I
one?
would like to say to the mobile community. So
Not yet?
be that
You're not
toxic
gonna have?
and
Not at all?
Saying bad words against players because some players take that seriously, so be kind about your words.
Keep up supporting us.
Just keep support us. Don't.
Is it a 10-minute break?
Yeah.
Is it? It might be a long break.
Where'd you go, chicken?
I deafened because I don't want to hear you talking to Obama the whole time.
And welcome back once again to the matchup.
Not much I could do about that.
I think we had a time, plenty of
that's why I
time
deafened.
to digest what just happened. You know, unfortunately, you guys can't see it unless you're here, but
They should win.
no, you
Don't spoil it.
no, it's not going to you.
Spoil it.
Tired?
Eventually it will.
Okay,
Eventually,
Yeah, that's the
eventually.
thing.
Eventually. I'll
We'll
work
wait for the
whole
late
time.
game.
Just keep it there forever, late game.
Whole time.
Just like ONIC, they had the time grill forever.
Ever.
I don't-
In that game, they were waiting for one moment. They banked on that one
What is
moment.
it? What is?
And they got the game.
What does
with
that
the
have to
one.
do with CW?
And that's what I'm doing right now.
That's what he's doing right now, so he's going to keep
No,
it
it's
together.
mostly
Keep banking
Sans
on that
Lilia
one.
and
Doing
Keyboy
the
with the
keyboy,
nice
the
engage.
keyboy. Pulling the keyboy.
That's the Lilia defense. That's
With
the only
the-
reason you
with
guys
the
didn't get
bees.
3-0'd last night.
I just
So
have
fucking
no idea, by
Lilia.
the way. I think ONIC
That's
really
true.
has play-by-play
That's true.
masters, right?
I don't know.
Game one makes me
It's
almost
true.
lose my
The only
voice.
the only reason you didn't get
Plenty
3-0'd,
of casting to do.
fucking
Exactly.
Lilia.
Yeah.
Got to keep it together,
We got
just like Trex.
4 more games. You got to play for the late game, bro. I have to.
Now you can talk about it. Everything else.
What did that justice, man? What was that?
I don't know. Like, I'm still thinking about it, actually. And I think I feel like, you know, on the analyst stand, like, they broke it down the best they could. But really,
How much money?
Even with some of those item swaps happening.
Not quite.
at the last
You weren't
moment
quite
there, leaving
up to beat
Cheddar
TK with
donated
close.
100
being able to turn the
rupees to
tables
Super
really
Chat.
against 14
If you beat
Mamba
Black,
mentality,
you would have
is
been.
insane. We'll
Crossmark,
see
Bumble
exactly
mentality,
what AP
white check
Bren
mark.
wants to do.
I didn't watch.
Given the fact that game one, hey, they were ahead for so long.
I didn't watch though. How
They
were the
got
games?
flipped so quickly as we jump into the draft. Game number 2 here. ONIC now drawing first blood in the series, up 1-0 in the best of 5. You can already see the bands coming out. The Phobius, Matilda, not going to be a part of the picture anymore as ONIC takes that out. alongside
Who's
the
bad?
Paramis on the flip side, AP BREN taking out the 1-1. Valentina, Kaja. What does this open for first pick for ONIC?
Oh, you got like the same.
I mean,
Chicken
the
said you had
Nolan
the same
again?
draft.
The Nolan again,
First,
right?
second
I mean,
game?
yes,
Same
he
draft?
completely denied due to the Phobius, but that is gone now. But I just can't get over the amount of respect for themselves that these two teams have, willing to open up the Gwyn, willing to open up the
Nolan
Joy is
again.
also still there as well. Last time, that was one of the last bans. This time it is going to be free, so do
Oh, no
they
Gwyn
want
ban.
to give
Let's
that
look at Gwyn
over
then.
to Kyle Teasy here? Or do they
Matilda's
want to
so
go for
strong.
the Guinevere again? Maybe switch it up.
Gwyn
with the
Arla, you
Phobius
think?
gone this time. Do they pick up the Bruno?
Gwyn for
That
sure.
was
I don't think
something
Arla,
that
bro.
really
I
helped
don't know Arla,
CW
bro.
out last time. Yes.
How do you know?
ONIC was eventually able to scale. Lilia also opened so many options for these two teams.
You played Nolan?
No,
Speaking of-
my job.
Like it
Oh.
while it's hot. AP
AP
Bren
Bren Hunt. What the fuck?
100% win rate in games under 18 minutes.
That should have been a
12
win
games
still.
Now. The last one was what?
I don't think Arla,
Around
bro.
the
Let's see.
22 mark or
Yeah, it passed 20. It passed 18
It was
for
around
sure,
like
right?
22, 23.
Let's see.
22, 23. So
Maybe
that's
not
the
now,
winning
maybe
condition
they-
for AP BREN. They had the 15.
Ah,
Ended
what the
now
fuck?
A bit earlier, and
What
that's
the
maybe
fuck?
what they're trying to do here with the Arla pickup,
told you,
right?
bro.
They need someone to display some of these members. When
Profit
they are in
Bamba.
space,
When
Flat
you
Easy
get the old
couldn't
draft,
find an angle to get.
All right,
away
let's
with
see
Sandstorm.
here. What do you think, Bruno?
Not only that,
Sure.
but
Yeah.
you know, again, when you have that kind of lead, it still does pay off. to
Bruno
be
Lilia, you think?
disciplined, right?
maybe Bruno
Don't
Lilia, maybe they're
overcommit.
not gonna get the
But
Bruno
then
in there.
sometimes
Probably
you
they're gonna
risk
get Bruno
that,
Lilia
right?
just
Things
because
turning
Lilia wasn't that-
topsy-turvy basically on your head, and that's kind of what happens.
I think
now.
they will get
Arla
Lilia, yeah.
has solved some
Or
of that.
Novaria.
Also, once again, you have
They get
Novaria.
Novaria, but there's no
We saw an
point.
amazing
They're
game
Lilia's
this
up.
one. So the answers from
Ah,
this
no,
time
they did get
around,
Novaria.
Novaria. They've got
No
the
Bruno.
Charisma.
What the
Once
fuck?
again, Novaria though, I like it because of the fact that you now provide some vision. This is one of the struggles that Kyrie
saw the
had in
flicker
the
hold,
previous
first
game,
turtle?
was looking for his own entry points, right? That's the struggle, but now with the Novaria that'll help. And there's the
Huh?
answer once again. AP BREN is going to pick up.
No. He did it to
hero pick.
Flap
Yeah,
TZ
something else like a
or
guy in the back line, Try to
Phobius.
lock on to Novaria.
He flicker ulted to
Harder
Phobius
hit
with
for
Purify.
Novaria, But
At
because
first turtle.
ONIC doesn't lock in a gold line this early,
That's the
Coach
thing.
Ducky
But Kyrie wasn't even
can
there.
start
They were giving
closing
that
in on
turtle.
Take out
Looked
the
like.
Bruno. Maybe even take out another Brody. Something
Who's the
like
best
that.
XP in the tournament, you
Definitely a
think?
Possibility. CW does do wonderful on it. On the side of ONIC, they don't think this. They don't think this Arlet's gonna be an EXP laner, huh?
There's an Arlet, there's a Gwyn, right? Both can be flexed. So
Yeah.
ONIC are like, you know what? That gave us a lot of problems, right? Let's ban that out from the get-go now. Take it away from Mr. Flap.
I mean, AP BREN literally played the Phobius mid lane last time, and they played it wonderfully. I would not put anything past them at this point, but looking at ONIC also, the Novaria. I mean, it's not done very often, but it could be flexed over to the roam position. I don't I mean, you know ID a little bit more. Do we ever
You
really
eat yet?
see?
Yeah.
Do we ever really see Keyboy play something on the more support side?
So, yeah,
We
sometimes.
have. Multiple times. You know, the Novaria even, it was, I believe, once
What do you
in
mean,
Indonesia,
allow?
but he plays a lot of the supports, even the Rafaela, back when it was meta.
No, I don't need that.
That's how flexible he's been, right? He can use
I
the
can just
healers,
go
but
down
also,
whenever.
That
Yeah,
has just
to
been
the
banned
second
away.
floor?
No one moment.
Yeah, I
won't
can go
win
down whenever.
anymore.
As long as there's food.
When we were again talking about like
There's
what
no
is the
food
right
on there,
conditions,
right?
imagine
Right now?
here. Well, that hero right there.
Yeah, that's what
Just
I mean.
take it out of the picture. It's
I
handled.
can go down whenever I
Mateo
want.
also
I don't.
still
I thought the
taken
meal
out,
stubs, you don't need those
focusing on that
anymore.
XP lane.
I don't think you do.
against AP
You leave
Bren
after
here.
the
ONIC
finals,
still
right?
get
They're
this
keeping you here?
favorable matchup if
Yeah.
they can.
If you're close
Now,
enough to
one
the
thing, too,
finals, they
is
don't
you guys
care.
talked about it, right?
If you leave
Really,
in
that
early
double
though, they
main
want to
setup,
get
if
you
the
out.
Novaria does go in the roam, and then you can still
That's the thing. They don't want to pay
something
for your
in mid
shit.
lane, you know exactly what
But
would
it wasn't
that
like
be.
that
The
before,
fact
no?
that Valentina
It wasn't.
taken out
In
here,
M3,
around that Minotaur,
all
though,
teams
gonna be
stay in,
locked
I'm pretty
for
sure.
AP Bren for that 4th pick.
Yeah.
I almost feel like maybe they didn't plan on putting the R lot, or if they did put it in mid, it was
Why?
gonna be flex. Coach Yeb's like, listen, either you're gonna play
Oh,
down the
you're
mid,
right. You're right.
or you're gonna have a terrible EXP matchup. And they possibly forced Ducky's hand into picking up the Minotaur because they don't want to have Novaria and whatever other mid they
Keyboy?
choose. They don't want to have Nolan deal with the disruption of the R lot on the mid.
Little bit.
And this Minotaur was one of the reasons as to how AP Bren was able to beat ONIC in the group stages.
But now
of
that you
SBS.
say it, yeah, I do. I know what you mean because I remember a match for the Minnow versus the Novaria. The Novaria hurts like hell, but the Minnow just heals everything because of the boots, the roam boots with the heal.
Rounded out with a Grok.
Wow.
Very interesting pickups here from
Keep
ONIC.
boy.
They go for a 5-man implosion. Now they'll go for a 5-man knockup, maybe.
Yeah.
Big knockup, big damage. They have some early game potential. They have their late game covered.
Lily is
They
still
have
up.
Vision. They have
If
the
he
whole
wants it.
package here on the side of AP Bren. Once again, very aggressive. Very, very aggressive. But in my mind, I feel like ONIC has a lot of answers.
Lily is
what
not
AP
good here,
Bren
you
is
think?
bringing.
Part of this too
Lily
is
is
the
never
fact that,
bad, I
like
think.
the Grok
She's never
ability because
bad.
you're
Even
looking
versus
for
Nolan,
wild
like, what do you...
cards. How many wild cards
You
have
just...
we seen actually secure objectives, right? That's one factor in it. Because it adds this dynamic too, when the Lord is up, you're already watching for one knockup, now you gotta watch out for the wild charge, right? But also it's a good peeling effect. Oh, here we go again.
Once again.
AP Brent pulls through with an Odette pick.
Okay, so me and Gideon were brainstorming
That's
this
risky.
a lot the day that Odette got picked up.
Risky, risky,
And a lot of
risky.
it was, okay, it helps against a lot of heroes.
I think it's a strong hero. I agree, it's a strong hero.
Because here's the thing, it's not.
It's a good hero. I agree with you.
That the Yee and
Trust,
Farza could
I
spawn
bet he
against
did
the
fuck
Zoni,
you.
but it's constant
I bet he
damage.
did.
You don't have to deal with it.
It hurts, I know. It does hurt. Even in RG. Before M5, sometimes I would see Odette's. She hurts. It's, I don't.
Very safe and free space to just unload.
Just if I saw one in NA, yeah. But I realized she hurts. Seriously.
As we get loaded and ready once again to head into game number 2, ONIC, the miracle play.
Woo! Who you got here?
In the series, the
In this
best
draft?
of 5 against AP
But you,
Bren.
2 knockups,
Despite all
like you
their
said.
efforts,
Keyboy
game
always gonna be
1,
waiting for that. Maybe not Boots.
will
Man,
AP
Boots ain't gonna be waiting. Keyboy might wait.
It doesn't
We get
matter.
prepped and ready to see the series unfold one step closer to achieving
What the fuck's going on?
that golden road for ONIC here.
I do, but like.
Looks like we're gonna take a little.
There's a lot going on.
There's
You
a
know,
lot
even
going on.
Mobile
There
Legends
we-
can't handle it
But
right
what the
now.
fuck? Pause?
They're taking a break
Pause.
here. Right, they're gonna figure some things out. You can still keep those off track.
Keep them off. All right, for
Keep
now.
them there for now.
Wait
But
for the right moment.
So the Swan Song, right?
the Swan Song.
was the song that led them to victory
Yeah.
in the group stages, right? Was it group stages?
No.
Knockouts won.
Against Geek, right? Who was it up against?
Man, it's been,
You're
F5's
not
been a long
chilling
journey.
with
It has been, man. But it was the counter
Come to
joy,
sit
an
on
assassin.
mid.
It's a great pick against
Mr.
these
Dead.
assassins, and now
Trying to
against
stay
the Nolan,
fucking away
it's
down.
great. But then you take into account the Novaria, that he's going to be
And for
matching
sure
up
it's
in
not
lane,
anything
right?
because
That's a lot of range advantage
just
for the
engage first,
Novaria, maybe even
right?
clear advantage in the
Sure,
early
yeah.
stage.
And it doesn't
Definitely
matter,
a lot
they
of
just
range
have
for
to follow
Navaria,
around.
but still,
And Gunnar is gonna engage
I'm
him.
not too worried about
Rizla
Few
or
on this
Grok.
Odette.
Why?
Like,
Because of Mocha.
I think overall, I'm like kind
Not
of
necessarily, not necessarily.
I feel like it's
After
just
one game, you're sold?
just the
Thing is,
idea
Carry
behind it.
Carry
You got
probably
the
is
dash,
purified.
paired up
No.
with a flicker, and then once again, it gives you the coverage that you want from that type of mage, right? That zoning, that arrow, that AOE, someone that can attack.
But she probably is.
a wide zone of area.
She probably has
It's not
purify, no?
easily targetable when it's in its
That's a
all
bet.
state. Compared to the Farza, you are a sitting duck when you're Farza. You are a sitting duck when you're Eve, and that's why those two picks have not been getting
He is.
picked up.
No, he is.
because
If he has
EXP
fucking
lanes are
flicker
back, baby.
versus
They
a
are
minnow and a
divers,
Gwyn
they are
and an Arlot
aggressors.
actually.
And
He
you
has
also
Fury,
have
100%,
so
no
many
doubt.
roamers. You have so many junglers that are just highly aggressive, and those are just prime targets. Whereas the Odette,
You know it does not
in
end,
the
bro.
alt
You
state,
know
it's
it. You
not.
saw it one
The only
game,
thing
bro.
the
You
Odette
know
lacks
it.
really is
I swear that
laning
shit
phase.
hurts.
Doesn't have as
What,
much
that last
ability
game?
as some of
No,
those
that
other
Odette.
types.
I
of
know it
mages.
does,
Yeah,
bro.
but
But I
as
know,
long as
I
you
know.
can
I
actually
haven't played versus
spot
few,
the rest of the
obviously,
team,
but
It's crazy,
group up,
man. I'm
It
telling
is
you.
definitely.
I know it
gonna be
hurts.
dangerous.
I do know
Yeah,
it
and I
hurts.
like this, as you talk about this, exactly the Odette, but the lineup rating right for them is pretty high. It's nearly 9 against ONIC here with that. And, you look at the course of the game, how things can fall into place.
Who do you think
That's
gonna
where
win
they
the
play
series
around
though?
The Odette pick, just like
Just-
they did the
just
previous
one-
time
1-0
they picked
still,
it up,
Bren?
What are you talking
earlier
about, bro?
in the earlier
Who made the
matches.
job?
So
I don't even know what ONIC
again,
job.
there you
They're
go.
just
We'll
scouting.
see how it happens. We get
And
the
they win.
signal. We're going to be jumping into the land of dawn. Game 2 ahead of us.
I don't think they're
versus
scouting,
AP
bro.
Bren. It's
ONIC
one
ONIC
right now. You can already see
ONIC
the
almost
pressure.
lost to fucking Blacklist, bro. I don't think they want to go versus them.
A flicker as well.
Orange
burnt down
Cat
by
donated
ONIC
for your
literally
peace
almost lost to
in
Black,
chat.
bro. I don't think they're scouting.
Let him sit next to the
In the
mic.
And you
matchup
know
that
when
we saw
Blacklist beat us?
previously when Few
So
picked
good
this
at
up,
fighting.
the Odette
We
was
play like
also
this.
picked up against
I
the carry.
prefer
So now it's an assassin and a carry.
Let's swap places. You
Two
sit here
very, very
so they can hear you more.
vulnerable targets for the Odette to catch.
Yeah, definitely very vulnerable. Carry has to try to move in.
Move
right?
over a
so
bit.
It's definitely not going to be Carry's job to deal with Few.
Because the microphone is
Taking a
here.
look at
See?
the emblems. Nothing too out of the ordinary.
All right.
Boots going for the same exact setup as last time.
Ooh.
CW does pick up a nice defensive emblem there. Make sure that if Carry needs to, it can kind of survive a little bit of a gank there. Taking a look at these items, CW as well doesn't go for the boots, whereas Super Marco does. Super Marco also going to pick up, going to go straight into possibly the defensive boots there. So a slightly different route than normal.
Few flicker.
Okay, speaking of, they already get the flicker out from Few, right?
Kyrie,
Put
relax.
the pressure there. Sans takes a shot. Ogren's going to block it, but
Relax,
you see
Kyrie.
how
Oh,
this time
man,
around,
that is
because
not-
Kyrie has this type of lineup to work around
Wait,
the
what?
Nolan pick.
Who did?
It allows him to farm up pretty confidently. He is a little
Oh.
bit of Kyle
Fuck.
Tizia as well right now, right?
didn't
So
have smite.
Turtle's going to be up here in just a couple seconds. They'll
fucked
both get in
already.
position. A lot of these
Look
still
at the
trying to
Goldie,
level
600
4, the
already.
ultimate's
More than a-
available. That's why they're
more than a
pushing
turtle,
inside
just
the
small
XP
camps.
lane. Both junglers
Free
leading
turtle,
to the
too.
turtle.
She doesn't even have ice red tree. So that's like an 800 damage red tree right there.
Just pops in at power nature.
Oh!
Charge and Keyboy gets the
Damn, bro.
Game number 1, it was 2 kills
GG.
and a turtle over to AP Bren.
They just
Game number
invaded him.
2
What the
starts
fuck
off
is-
with ONIC doing the same
GG.
thing.
That is a big switch up from what we saw last time. This
It
time,
might be.
ONIC bringing the aggression. You can tell they're more
Inshallah.
I mean, after winning the
Mashallah.
game on the last one, you gotta feel good about themselves.
Mashallah.
ONIC definitely in their zone right now. AP Bren need to try to kind of get things back into the groove. It's not too huge of a loss, but it is already 2K in the first 3
What?
minutes.
The thing about it too.
What happened?
Marco
No.
doesn't have the pressure here, but when you're talking about the mid lane picks and you're talking especially about Sans here, the Novaria, his track record on this Novaria is insane.
Oh, and then
His
Kyrie
success
took his
rate
red
is
too.
Very good, but not only
He's-
that,
he's
the
4 and
fact
he's
that
6.
The way that he
Yeah.
plays it to the point where yes, you're topping the damage meter, you're topping,
Kinda,
you're
yeah.
farming up really well here, but also the vision that's usually on point.
Oh
Allows
my
this.
Wild
god.
charge
Nice
from Kyrie,
knockup,
deflects
though.
Kyrie.
Ah, it
Gets rid
doesn't
of
matter.
Flag. That's another combo together.
Damn.
Ogwen wall down. But ONIC, they'll take this win. 4-0
Yeah.
Sans, canceling out the recall. Keyboy looking for an angle once again to maybe cancel another recall. But Ogwen just stays behind that turret.
What the fuck? Win gold? Same as Rome.
Back to clear this way.
Take a look at the junglers right now.
Yeah.
Kyrie with a 1,300 gold lead.
Croc is
already.
so
He's got
good
the
at
Hunter
invading, though,
striking.
early.
Whereas when we take a look at Kyle Teasy, he's got practically nothing on his side.
Oh, Super
That's a wall down.
Marco.
Marco gonna be caught, pitched down right now with a lot of damage coming through. Kyrie
Damn.
will be able to give CW the kill down below.
Over.
The entire
2-0.
turret shield as well into an Astral Sphere and an Astral Echo, revealing Ogwin and Fuse, zoning them away for CW once again to farm up and shove the wave back to the turret.
And putting the pressure once again. Sauce is just on point so far.
Oh my
Even
God.
the lead that he's garnered himself, right? 2-0-3 on the Novaria allows him to continue to do this. Just kind of siege from the safety, from distance. That's why the Novaria is so great. But as I was saying before that fight even broke out, the ability to provide vision allows even Kyrie to rotate a lot more confidently. And even Keyboy, the fact that he picked up this Croc, at this point, he's just walking vision, right? He's one of those vision getters.
He's a getter vision.
He's a getter of the vision.
And another great thing about Keyboy, why he
Fucking
can do this
Keyboy,
so
bro.
well is when he pops that first kill, he's immune to the CC, right? So he can go into the enemy jungle without fear of an come, without fear of getting knocked up. And as long as he has Son sitting in the back lane behind him, he knows he's good. I mean,
take the long way.
Disgusting.
He's making flap teams. He walked to his base.
You don't get the recall. You have to walk. That's what Keyboy does. So with that, again, this is very different from the previous game, right? You're talking about now, the 5 minutes in, almost 5,000 gold ahead, and you can see just how strong they are in the lanes, right? Super Marco doing a relatively
Holy fuck.
trying to keep up as much as he can.
I don't know,
but
bro.
Still the pressure.
If BREN could defend like that, but the thing is, I don't have Lilia. They have Odette. Odette can't clear for shit.
So 5K gold lead for ONIC right now.
That's it. That's it.
AP BREN cannot find an
What's he gonna do? Ult the minions?
Take the slow.
Can't defend like Lilia can.
ONIC this game, but ONIC has a composition that scales so well into the late game with CW, with Son, with the amount of.
Bro, look at the Guinevere's fucking gold, man.
Look at the item CW. He's got the Scythe in. He's got the Golden Wand in. He's 2/3 of the way to the Holy Trinity.
Jesus.
And it's going to be trouble once he locks that in, because the rest of his team is.
Kyle, Keyboy's target. So wait. What the fuck? Kyrie's gonna kill. No, doesn't kill. Ogre with a nice flicker. Boots 3-man flicker as well.
Distracting the back line, open, barely dodging away.
Ogwin.
CW's rotating over already
Oh
now.
my God.
Under the turret, Boots taking low right now. Vengeance comes down.
Oh my God.
One more hit, CW.
They're too far behind. They're trying though.
Under the tier 1 of AP BREN.
ONIC Esports goes from getting caught off
Same shit I thought last game though, but they had Lilia. That's the thing.
Finding a kill. And
Dude, no mana, no HP.
Keyboy going to be able to make it another one.
That's a knock up, but Keyboy
Ooh,
still chasing. He's chasing.
Keyboy no flicker.
Can't
do it.
Super Marco gets few out.
Nah, look at him. He's looking.
While that was happening.
What the fuck? Fucking Keyboy.
You cannot recall right now.
He screamed? I didn't see.
There's a gator hunting you down.
Nice no damage, bro. Just too far behind.
Wildly back.
He's not even stressed about it. Keyboy's like, it's okay. You can knock me up for a second. I'm good. I just wild charge away. No problems.
And now ONIC are at their average.
This is the average, right? But now it's only 7 minutes in. It's kind of crazy to think about what that gold average is that they have leading into M5, now the 8.4K ahead. And it's flipped around. It's weird, right? You're 7-0.
Oh.
Is this what these games are going to be, essentially? We're just going to go back and forth, each team starting the game off with a 10K gold lead.
And then one moment that changes everything.
Is that the possibility here?
That is a possibility. It's one moment. It's one moment.
If you had.
Shout out. Shout out to Yassi.
Shot.
They do.
All right, taking a look at the items once again. Few. Just getting that first item in. This is a problem, right?
This is.
We saw the same thing.
Close, but no, they weren't like this far ahead at 8 minutes.
Yeah. Has a slightly worse composition.
BREN had like 1K a minute. This is a little bit more.
And AP BREN didn't have the scaling capabilities that ONIC has this time. CW is just getting involved in these.
It's not even Kyle's fault, bro. It's Grok. That's just what Grok does.
It's going to present more and more of a problem.
Watch, he didn't wait for the red tree?
Right? The fact that We talked so
Still,
much
he was
about
gonna
the
lose
slow
that no matter
campaign,
what.
but
The top camps,
unfortunately for the
you know,
game, it's
that shit
really
was
just
gone no
been
matter what.
stopped, right? You really haven't been able to see the Swan Song do anything just yet. You see AP BREN dealing with the siege from a distance, and once again, why that Novaria pick was so great. It was so crucial for the game plan here for ONIC as they approach this game. Even with that, right, you need...
Damn,
when you looked at
bro.
the comparison, as this Lord is just going to be taken uncontested for ONIC, when you looked at the comparison, right, the lineup power was in
Kyrie's
favor
just
of
farming,
AP BREN,
free farming.
but they have not been able to execute the lineup that they've drafted. Again, looking at Novaria here, this is why teams love this hero, and they pick it up.
Biggest problem was they fucking were 2K down at Turtle.
From safety, essentially.
Yeah, and the
Tell you what the
vision
biggest
just
problem is.
supplies so much. I mean, especially when you have a lead overall, that is when you can really just start to get the noose around the neck, right? That is when you can really just start to
12K
keep AP
at
BREN
9, bro.
exactly
What?
where you want them at all times. ONIC really starting to close in now. Wow. Gonna try to take this tier 2, and AP BREN can do nothing about it.
Rose Gold Meteor built up for CW as well, so if the Swan Song does get utilized into the back, get CW, he'll still be able to survive with 3-man Astral Echo as the Lord marches down bottom lane. This time with the first Lord looking for one base turret. Final smash flicker combo. Not going to be able to connect right now. CW free hits.
Keyboard super deep, bro. Boots 3-man ult. Ogwen goes in, flickers on nobody. That's a 2 for 0 though. Wait a minute, they can't even kill Boots, bro? Oh, they're trying. Bro, they can't kill Boots? Are you kidding me?
He just walks out of there.
The body of Smith. The BOS.
The body of Boots.
The body of Boots. The Bob. That's what worked there. The Bob.
I have to say,
Huh?
still almost worth it, honestly, for ONIC. At this point, when you're that far ahead, you can toss a body under the tower as long as you get the tower. ONIC,
Say that again?
if they want to try to close this out quick, they have to
really?
make sure those towers go down. Kyrie just stole the orange buff.
Yes, he did.
Looks like it. He's having a much better game this time around. Kyle Teasy, on the flip side, struggling this time, right? Even with the same pick. But really, it's that lineup.
Really?
It's the lineup
I didn't
difference
know
here
that.
This time around, and now they're the ones, right? With the 13,000 gold lead. So really,
Because of one good game?
They get ready.
That's it?
Is ONIC
That's
the team to
crazy.
just go ahead, slowly kind of
You
whittle
say good
down
game and you
the
can't
defensive
choose
AP
which
BREN
side of the
until that
draft you're
forward.
on anymore?
And at the
That's
same
fucked,
time,
bro.
they still have the
Bro, that's
tools to actually
fucked.
force a fight.
Seriously.
Even if it's
Nah,
just
hell
some
no,
division,
bro. Hell no. That
poking
ain't.
them down like that.
That's fucked, bro.
He gets out very, very
One?
close. Are you telling
Just
me ONIC
one?
want to go for
That
the
shit could be
shield
like
without a Lord?
instinct, you know?
That they do in the mid lane. Base are going to be taken down. Boots, penalty zone. Locking
Boots
it down.
goes in,
One
keyboard
charge,
goes in.
flickering back.
Oh,
CW
man.
melted Ogwen.
Q dead. Kyrie super deep.
Even onto the blazing new
Gets out 1
episode
HP.
for Kyrie and Super Marco. His forced back flap Teasy falls. Game number 1, they ended it in 23 minutes. Game number 2, they're looking for the end in the 11th minute.
No wave yet. Oh, here it is.
Super Marco defending with
Holy
1 H1
fuck.
member. 11-1.
Holy fuck.
Another what the heck moment for ONIC.
Yeah, the early game was so bad.
Difference from game 1, calm and collected.
Wow.
They ended quickly, 2-0 in the series.
The stadium is filling up.
Damn.
By the minute, more and more people are flooding in to
I
watch
think
this
so, yeah.
series.
I think so. That first game
ONIC
destroyed them
wins
probably.
game 1 in 22. They cut that in half for game number 2. 11 minutes.
I'm not
They
I'm
did
not paying
pull
attention to
what
that
AP
shit.
BREN
Fuck
pulled
that. I
his
don't
last
care
game.
enough.
11 kills, 11 minutes, 1 kill.
Who do you think has the
AP BREN.
nicest, like,
There's a lot of ones.
jersey?
It's a whole lot of ones. This time around, we're going to have this broken
Nicest jersey.
down further with our analysts.
Yeah.
Guys, take it away.
Was the best team in F5 ever, bro.
Thanks, Nisu. It's now our time to break down the game
Ah.
once more, and this time
Why you
a
fourth
little bit
then?
more straightforward. But even
What
so,
happened?
at least now
Best
we're
team?
seeing
Oh,
new
unlucky.
conditions and
Unlucky.
dynamics.
Unlucky.
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 And the most
Unlucky.
important condition though for the side,
Unlucky.
the way that they drafted is to win the laning stage. You can see that when they pick up the Nolan, we know that this is a hero that can, you know, outspeed almost any jungler out there when it comes to farm speed. But there was
Oh, I'm doing that tonight.
that happened coming from the side
He asked
of,
me.
of AP
I
BREN.
after
If you're looking at
after
side
all
lanes,
the
there's
day is
first
done,
Charlotte that
he's
makes a
gonna come to the
wash.
hotel
You
and we'll do it here.
It's not happening.
It's not happening. But
He came
Carry
to
going up
your room
against
and
the
set
Claw,
up?
we know that traditionally Carry wins versus the Claw, especially if you know the matchup so well.
What the
And then,
fuck?
If you're gonna be looking at the mid lane, that is when AP BREN Minotaur. If you compare that to Brock and Zarya, man,
What the fuck, man?
is heavily tilted towards ONIC.
Yeah.
That guy again is the MVP.
Crazy early
You gotta
game.
give it up to Keyboy. This guy, he really, on this Grok, it's so good to see these traditional picks start to come back into this particular game, because not only is he giving vision, but he's really emphasizing the mistakes of AP BREN. Oh, you make too much of a mistake in your lane, I'm gonna make you walk back from tier 1 to tier 2 till your base.
Yeah, I think the way that they drafted it was so good. We gotta give big props to the coaching staff of ONIC Esports for identifying this.
That early game, bro.
Because we
Too
know
much.
that there's no Grok killer yet in the side of AP BREN. Arlet, Guinevere, Claude, and Minotaur, they won't be able to actually contest this Grok. And now, if you're looking at the Grok,
Bro, fuck the draft. It didn't matter after the first 2 minutes. After the first turtle over.
This Claude, in the team fights, it can be used to cancel the.
You're right, I know.
But at the same time,
Alright. Wait, let's see this first. Highlights.
Together with the Novaria, the
Watch
vision
this
and
first.
information that you can get
After
from
this,
ONIC
it's over. Goodbye.
at the roof, and then Keyboy just steals the turtle.
Yeah.
I mean, once we jump into these highlights, it becomes clear how.
And after
Ogun
this
actually
too,
moving
Jesus.
faster than it's
Ogun
supposed
had
to.
nice.
That's
I
something
thought
that I don't
Ogun
think that AP
might have been
Brothers
able to make
can
something happen
stop
there.
with, especially with the few
Bro,
plays.
look at
Again,
Boots
these are
here.
minor mistakes
Fucking
being
look at
emphasized
Boots.
by
This
Keyboy.
dude does not
Hey,
die.
Slow down for a moment. I'm gonna
He's in
cancel
the
a couple
middle
key
of them.
abilities, waste
All of them.
resources,
He doesn't die.
And immediately after that,
CW
you have
just fucks up
reinforcements from Sogs
Ogun.
to ensure that it stays that way.
If you had no flicker, you had to use it to get out of Kyrie earlier.
Region is there. I
That's
call it
just
the
it.
Avenger-esque kind of gameplay, where somebody goes in with a super.
Alright, you wanna watch it?
Somebody one-ups that guy, and then another
Alright,
superhero
let's
landing.
see.
You can see that with Keyboy.
Okay, it helps.
That's what
against a
Grok
lot
just
of
does,
heroes.
bro. That's how he is.
James no for ONIC right now. You
First
can
of
already
all,
see the pressure.
The biggest problem, he took the small
Keyboy.
key, right?
Doing some
And-
damage. Oh, a flicker as well. Burnt out by Keyboy here. But I do want previously when you pick this up, right?
Yeah, definitely very vulnerable. Carry has to
Carry?
taking a look
Huh?
in at the emblems.
It must have been Kyrie, no? The Gwyn didn't.
For the same exact setup as last
Yeah.
time. CW does pick up a
Who
nice
did take Lit though?
To try to vulnerable target previously when Few picked this up. The Odette was
I don't
also
think so.
picked up against the carry. So now it's an assassin and a carry.
It was.
Two very
boost defensive gank there. Marco. So a slightly different route than normal.
Look at this shit, look at this shit.
Okay,
look at this
they-
shit. It's not even on
Speaking
camera.
of, they already get the
fucked
flicker
up
out
so
from
bad.
Q, right?
With a wall,
Put the
he
pressure
took
there.
it!
Sans takes a shot.
He
Ogun's
took it
gonna
with a
block it,
wall!
but you see how
Damn,
this time
bro.
around,
Fucking see
because
it, but
Kyrie
he's so
has
far, it's not in
this
close
type of
range.
lineup to work
Yeah.
around this Nolan pick.
He doesn't
allows
even
him to
have.
farm up pretty
He doesn't even have
confidently. He is
fucking
a little bit ahead.
Ice
of
red
Palkizia
tree.
as well right now.
Ice red tree
With the
is like
Novaria, and then
800
leave
damage,
that lane
right?
So that he now
You know?
can get into
If
the
it's
other
not
lanes or
enhanced,
maybe the jungle
horrible
to
damage.
supplement the vision for
You never
Cyberpunk.
get
It's still
turtle.
a very smart take on how to play the drop.
I think, you know, a lot of people have kind of forgotten how impactful Brock can actually be, especially since
Yeah,
nobody can really punish him at this point in time.
wall,
Early
no
game, especially,
wonder
has been
fucking
fighting convincing
Kingdom
Onyx was not
was
only able to control and squeeze the map, but more importantly, really abuse, and you see, again, mid lane not hitting level 4 in time. So
I think they got depressed, bro, after that first game.
Really struggling to get
You know?
Exactly. When you're looking at the items, right? But you may not notice here is after like 5 minutes, 6 minutes into this game,
Brock.
Tyrant had twice as much gold as Kalki.
On the buff, and then he lost his goblin and his double creep.
That's the
And I
thing.
think that's a very
got
massive
three
difference that
stacks
happened
of
in the early stages that kind of
Counted.
just really nullified the effect of the Guinevere. The Guinevere without the farm cannot tank, and a Guinevere that cannot tank for you is, non-factor.
Yeah, you're right.
And again, it's just hard to
Holy
engage
fuck.
when your life is put at risk all the time. But let's not forget about the rich guy. By 7 minutes into the game, double the gold
It
and
is.
farm of the Claude himself. And that is such a big win for him. Not only
Grok
did he
is
crush
super
the
good
lane,
at that
but now
shit.
he is
Seriously,
skilled far
Grok
past
is like the
that he
best.
should be allowed
Grok
to,
is
especially
the best
against a
tank.
Odette
Like
on the other
Matilda's the
side.
best
He shouldn't be
support.
able to participate
But
in
those
this
two
fight, and
heroes,
yet they were
easy
still able
invades.
to make it happen. The
Super
carry
easy
going over
invades.
to Sans only naturally.
And delay.
The post-second turtle rotation that you saw coming out from ONIC was actually genius. They went into the gold lane, they got outer turtle and shields. Immediately at 4 minutes and 20 seconds, they are allowed to switch for the XP lane as well as the gold lane, allowing for even more farm for that carry because he
You
actually
think they'll
soloed
ban
the
Nolan?
outer turtle shields up top. So he had what? Total of 2 turrets.
So they can get it?
Technically,
Also,
and then
also
2 outer
ONIC bans
turtle
it?
shields. That's, stonks, as you would say.
Big stonks in a
Big
matter of
stonks.
fact. He even occupied the jungle as well, able to steal the gold vault away, able to take River Crab for basically
Win Mathilda.
free, and more importantly so, just the smothering
That's the thing. Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Map to slow down that rotations. those seconds are very precious, and they really matter. Let's have a look at the damage.
I'm not a fan of
second,
All-Out
right?
Roam,
And
bro.
I think
You
this
are?
will tell us more of what we're looking for. Yeah.
You like All-Out
Odin
Roam?
was taking
Like
it.
Saul play it?
Same goals for Cloud.
He doesn't like it either?
Even on the opposite end, right? We did see by the 6th minute, it became very clear that they were underfarmed, and the stat checking became very evident. People like Boots was getting away with super deep flicker penalties.
I'm not a fan of it. I don't know, bro.
I'm actually still in disbelief in how.
Like
Boots was
Beloisi
able to
plays that
survive
shit
especially
sometimes
going
a
up
lot.
against
I don't
Super
know,
Marco. But
bro.
then, when you look
Bro,
at the items and
you
look at
watch?
the time,
Did you
the
fucking see
Trinity
Geek in
wasn't
Black?
available yet for Super Marco. That's
That
why
what
he
the
wasn't able to
fuck,
supplement
bro?
the damage against the Teresa. Naturally, the
Bro.
Teresa can just
No, no.
last throughout the combo of the club, maybe eventually be taken out. But at that moment in
This?
time, there's no way that they can destroy
They're
the
crazy.
body of
You're fucking
Smith
crazy.
of the Teresa.
You just
No,
get so much
you're
value
fucking
from
crazy.
the
You're
DR,
crazy.
the damage
They beat you,
reduction
now
at
you
that
think they're
point
gonna
in
win.
time. Let's
Funny.
not forget,
Nah.
that
Ah,
guy coming in
beat
from the
Devil,
first
it must be
inhibitor time where they
champions.
Fuck you,
sacrificed
bro, when they
Key
beat
Boy
you, they
to
won
make
too.
something
Fuck.
happen. I think that was
Yeah,
a
but at
good
least I
play,
beat them.
but
What the
could
fuck you
really
do?
see that
From
with
You
lower
didn't
bracket
beat them
goals.
in game.
Dialed
You
up
beat them in
into
upper bracket,
one
bro. What are
guy.
you talking about?
Boots
You
was
you
able
didn't
to
beat them in game, bro. You didn't beat them in game. You didn't take a game off of 3-0.
And I think
Check your group and
this
fucking
Novaria
M3 and check
also
my
gave
group
so
and
much
M5,
for the
bro.
side of
I
ONIC,
fucking
because not
big
only the vision
difference.
after the ultimate, but the pokes.
What does the
You
group
see
have
how
to do
he's
with
getting hit by
Blacklist?
one
You
shot.
still got
Shut
3-0'd.
up.
What are we talking
60%
about?
HP.
Groups.
That hits, even
Groups
open,
are both on
not
versus
only is he
Blacklist.
damaged, but he's also slowed down.
The only difference is at least I won. At least I won, bro. You got 3-0'd.
You can see CW just chunking on the Minotaur like it's nothing.
I will. I
He
will.
spent the whole combo, the whole duration of the ultimate to clear out the Minotaur, and that's unprecedented, you know?
I mean, when they have
I
that
saw
much
that, yeah.
vision as they had, you could see that the
I saw that one.
confidence in the decision making from ONIC
Huh?
was just very, very clean, very crisp.
Surprised
More so
he would say that.
without
I can't
fear.
say much,
With
bro.
all the variables
Can't
taken
say a
into
whole lot.
account, there's nothing much that they have to do. With that being said,
Off stream you want
looks
to
like
talk
we've got
about?
something happening
Yeah,
down
we could.
by the
I
stage
can't
with
talk about it
our
on
host.
stream
So
right
we're
now.
gonna be throwing it over.
Let me know all
Mara,
about it.
what's going on
Let me
there?
know all about NA region. By the way, I got a Roma for you ready if you want. If Charlotte leaves you. The old
Oh,
one.
it is
who's that guy?
intense.
Why you not
Right here by
I don't,
the
cause I'm not,
stage.
cause I'm home.
And joining me here today,
Bro, I woke
on
up like
Kodak,
10 minutes
we have
before the
Moon
series
and
started.
Chiku. And of course,
I was exhausted,
we're
bro.
gonna have our
Exhausted.
translator, Lafel, helping us out with this.
Anyway,
Chico
bro, if
Moon,
Charlotte leaves you, I got a
this
Roma
is
ready.
very intense. Who are you rooting for?
From Germany.
Fresh from
German
Germany.
tank.
I got a
He
Roma
You got a
ready.
German
Oh my God,
tank?
that's crazy.
He
Believe
said
it or not,
he's
bro,
supporting
I
ONIC
think I'm
because
jumping on
game
you
number
ready, bro.
1, even though
Flying
ONIC was
out
like,
to America. To the hood. To the branch.
Oh, wow.
but then when ONIC fight back,
What?
Oh, okay.
that's why he's supporting ONIC.
Was that
Long
accurate?
Island. You
That
ever
was
heard of it?
accurate. Okay.
It's like suburbs. It's like an hour away from New York
It's
City.
just a few words, but there's
I don't live
really
in New
a
York
lot
City.
of emotions. Okay, Moon, who are you rooting for? He's rooting for ONIC.
Kalau saya pilih BREN.
But
He said he's supporting AB BREN because AB BREN, they're bussing. They lose 2 games, but
What do
they're
you
gonna
mean?
come back.
No, it's a long drive, bro.
I feel
It's a
it.
long drive from where I go to New York City. You go on the highway, even on like 60, 70 miles an hour. It still takes about an hour. It's a pretty long distance.
This, okay? You're gonna battle each other with facts. Why you think ONIC and BREN is gonna win? Okay, Chiku, you
Kilometers?
go first. Why?
Kalau saya
KPH.
sebab ONIC terlampau kuat lah untuk sekarang, and saya nak Indo vs PH kat final.
Yeah, you guys use what, meters?
My boy Siku,
Oh, okay.
he said I'm too strong. He said he want to see Indo-Philippines in the grand finals.
Oh,
What do you
okay.
think? Indo versus PH final or what?
Did you say hoo-ha?
Yes.
You said who?
Oh, wait.
Terry
If
Warner
ONIC wins,
he's through
then it's
Super
guaranteed
Chat.
Indo PH
His
versus
group
PH.
had the group
Okay,
and
there,
surprise.
Yeah,
there.
because then there's
Okay.
PH versus
There
PH
you
lower
go.
bracket.
I
One of them
thought I
gotta go.
missed it. Okay, you're why
The only-
do you think BREN is gonna
The only
win?
way it's PH versus
BREN pernah menang
PH is if
juga
BREN wins this and then
Saudara
ONIC loses, lowers.
Let me go over here.
But they got a reverse sweep.
My name is Zachary.
Nah,
Chiku, you
I
don't
don't
know
think
what
they
you're
will,
talking about.
bro.
Oh, you don't know what you're talking about.
AB BREN won M series before. They have the knowledge. They have the experience. They have the manpower. They have the bees.
Oh,
Damn, Lafel.
is that right? Is that right?
Yeah, that's
Can
what
you
I said.
say that again with the same expressions?
Cannot.
Can I? Even just one. Come on. The way you
Did
said
you think it was over, bro? Your game 3 versus
Okay,
See You Soon?
There you go.
Like
Okay.
yeah. Did you have a feeling it was kind of over?
What do you have about ONIC? What else?
Like wins drunk.
What
I
else?
failed twice. The item.
No, like when you guys were losing early.
No, that's why.
No, early game.
Early game. Ah, no.
You didn't think it was over? Even like,
Words do not explain
even when you guys were like stuck in your base,
they're
or like,
gonna win 3-0. Do you know why, Mara?
Yeah.
Why?
Watashi wa Chiku desu. Chiku knows the future.
You see the future.
He see the future.
What's in the future?
3-0.
Oh. Okay, he said that you said words cannot explain.
so why
Can
the
you
fuck
show
did you
us
lose
through
3-0 to
actions?
Black, but you beat See You Soon, even though See You Soon's better?
No, can you show us through action? Show us through action. Show it.
3 on
Raph Estes?
Oh, okay. All right.
Same comp.
Okay.
Oh, I was gonna say.
You cheering for BREN. I don't think we're gonna let that pass. What do you have to say to Chiku?
Tak tahulah, tapi bagi lapel lah cakap kat Chiku. Apa? Settle?
Moon said, I detect the scent of prey. Shut up.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
Okay.
Spacescope donated 40 rupees through
If we
Super
have
Chat.
any final messages
MobaZane Pride of
to the
India.
people that are watching right now, what do you want to let them know? Chico.
Just goes to poke you. Don't give a fuck about anything.
At the
untuk
gold
semua
lane?
fans, keep support korang punya team, tak kisahlah team
Oh.
mana pun, and cuba
On what?
jangan tok
Val?
salah, sebab ni
Yeah,
yang
he's
negara.
too comfortable
So,
on
support
that.
negara
That's
korang.
why. So comfy.
Thank you everyone for supporting N5. Keep on supporting your favorite teams and be as friendly as Chiku. Thank you very much.
I felt that was very accurate. Okay, Moon, what do you have to say?
Nak cakap
Yeah.
good luck, all the best, and yeah, tu je lah.
All the best.
Oh wait, he said it in English, never mind.
Okay. Okay, what do you want to say anything else? He said some stuff that...
He said, thank you to my wife, his wife, not my wife. And I love...
You lost, bro.
loved his
Shut up.
wife, I love my wife.
Oh.
You lost, bro.
Ken. And
Stop reminiscing. It's
do
over.
your
You
best.
lost.
Do your best.
Get fucked.
To be great. And the teams are
Get
going to be
fucked.
better than great. And we're going to go back to game number 3. Casters.
See you there.
Pasa.
Not me.
Once again, thank you so
Not me.
much to our guests there.
Not me.
Great translation. I think we all need a LaFell in our lives to translate.
It's always great to have a guy who's fluent in Japanese, man, and LaFell is the
Huh?
most fluent in Japanese, the most fluent that
Try
I've
my
met
best,
ever.
just like you.
Trex, by the way, this is your moment.
Huh?
What are you talking about?
Do it, bro.
What?
There it is. Again,
Won't lose to Black 3-0, I'll tell you that much.
Predicted ONIC.
Fuck.
I'm a lover of mobile legends.
Won't lose to
like I
Black
think
3-0.
everybody in this crowd is.
God damn it.
We want to see a great series.
Yes.
We want it to go the long way.
Better than 3-0.
I wanna go home
3-1 better than
tonight.
3-0.
I want to see LaFell happy. He's a happy guy.
Pretty happy.
You know what makes us happy? A 5-series upper bracket finals. So for the next 2 games, I'm a B, baby.
by the way,
BREN vs Black?
I don't think
Bro,
this-
imagine
greatest
Black
talent.
wins
Greatest
that.
talent does
No way,
whatever
though.
he wants.
No,
Greatest
bro.
talent,
I
LaFell.
don't think so, bro.
take care.
Man, Black is
He does
not
whatever he
bad.
wants, man. That
I'm
was not
surprised,
stupid.
too.
Seriously, he just walked
Because they
up.
can always
He
change their
just-
fucking lineup.
He's unhinged.
You know what I
part
mean?
of
No
the
wise
show,
on
hey.
Venus, but they
We're
still do
having a
good.
Time. Now, once
Surprised.
again, we have to bring it back, right? What's ahead of us?
No Haji, they
have
get
to
UA.
focus
They
on
always change their lineup.
Possibility that this might be a sweep. But for everybody watching,
Don't say that word.
hey,
Don't even
I'll-
say
don't
that
say the
word.
S
Don't
word.
say the S
Not
word.
here.
Don't do it.
This is 5 games. Anyway, for everybody watching online, please do give us your feedback.
Who,
about
your marksman or
experience
theirs?
Through this QR.
I thought you said first game was winnable.
Check it out. Go ahead. Scan it the way you scan QR codes. Give us your feedback. It means a lot to us, of course, for improving as we move on forward. Again, speaking of the milestone yesterday, M5, we had the 500th game yesterday, so we continue on leading forward, and it is important as you guys are a part of that journey with us. Now, like we said, let's bring it back to the match. Game 3 upon us.
Yeah.
If you This is the weird part, right? Game 1 and Game 2 was quite different for this whole series.
Who shot calls on your team, or it's
I'm
just like a
honestly
little bit of
trying to
everyone?
rack my brain for what exactly ONIC can do here. They had such
Mostly?
a great draft.
Oh, the others
such a
talk too,
great
right?
game
So it's
in
like a little
game
bit of
number
everyone, but
one,
like some people
but
more than
still
others.
weren't able to
I
pull
feel like
off
that's how
in
it should
game
be, you know what I
two.
mean?
ONIC
That's how it
completely
should be,
destroys
really.
them. So
That's the best way to do
do
it.
they get back to the basics? Before that, we got the pressures
No pressure.
on ONIC.
Yeah, love
press
this. Again,
ONIC.
this is from AP Bren's coach, BREN here. Actually, there's really no pressure
there, bro.
because
I think the
from
pressure's
past
on
year
ONIC
this
because they've
year,
only
we
played two
a
major
lot of
tournaments.
and most of the time, we're the tournament favorites. I think the pressure
Could be
is on
1-1,
ONIC
but that first game was
because
rough.
They've only played 2 major tournaments so
Rough as
far.
fuck.
These are some heavy words from Coach BREN.
Well, maybe he cursed himself because you know what pressure makes, right?
What?
Pressure makes diamonds. And right now, ONIC are as hard as diamonds, and they are cutting through the glass of AP BREN.
I did not expect that. That was so good.
Yeah.
Huh?
Last
Good job. It must be the...
It must be the
Space
boost.
Ghost
Yeah, I know,
donated
I know.
100
Because you
rupees
saw what
to a
happened?
super chat.
Kyle
You
Teasy
look
got a
like
jump
you
on
have
Tig,
a crush
You know
with
they
Mon.
talk
and then
Is that true?
the Clint dash in, trying to kill the Tig. Can't kill him, and then Keyboy instantly go into the Clint before he can even flicker. Out, dies. That's it.
You had to be at the group
It's such a
stage.
strong hero,
You had to
bro.
be at the
Tig is
EVM to
crazy.
get these.
That's true.
Someone came up to me and said, "You're a beast."
You mean Target? Oh yeah, of course,
I think
of
I got it
course.
too.
I think I got one too.
They were about to kill him.
Special thing.
You are. Today you are.
Today you are. You're the only one that brought it to the
They
venue.
almost did. Super Marco tried,
for it, man.
couldn't get him, and then he got
again,
counter engaged. GG. Over.
We have to...
Give me a second,
I
chat.
want to reel it in and ask you guys as we wait for the draft. Speaking of
Draft
draft, we're
starting.
going to be jumping into it. Game 3, and I want to leave this question with you. The Odette pick, we saw work wonders before. This
Fuck.
time it didn't really work out. So are we seeing the flip-flop of
You gonna
sides
stream
here?
when
And
you get
also
back, bro?
priority-wise, AP BREN.
Tomorrow?
What do they go for
What, in the whole
against
here?
this lineup from ONIC after seeing a devastating loss in game 2? What are the adjustments here? Bands already
let's
coming
get into it.
forward. Faramus, Phoveus,
No face cam,
Matilda,
bro?
still
This shit
on
is
the
like,
blue,
this
AP
camera's
BREN
like,
on the red. Again, they
less than
want
$100.
this.
So I was
Bro, you
gonna
got
start
money
off with
now.
saying
How much you guys
maybe
win?
fan out
40K?
Nolan, force ONIC
50K?
to change things up a little
What was
bit,
your
right?
50?
But they
So that's
do
like
not.
10K each
Instead,
almost.
AP BREN take
How
the
many people gotta
difference
get
here.
paid?
They're gonna put few on the Novaria.
How many people you have to pay? You get 9, so all the players
we're
get 9?
keeping one, we're changing the other, but still,
then
this
coach
is
gets
gonna
the rest,
force
and-
definitely a different draft than what we saw last time on the side of ONIC.
Oh, so it's like
Do they continue
5 and coach
to
split
put few
equal?
Up? I mean, do they continue to put Sans up
That's
front
good.
on their
That's good.
lineup? Last time they locked in the Novaria. Bruno
Huh?
is still open as well.
That's not
Definitely
bad.
a lot of options for the side of ONIC.
The Bruno definitely makes sense here, right? I mean, the matchup is going to be great for CW. You need to put him on a winning matchup, but the Tarizla has been phenomenal in the last 2 games, and that's going to be the Guinevere locked in, right? So AP BREN, maybe the idea behind the Varia pick was
Bro,
the
that's
fact that,
three
hey,
three
they
Nolan,
wouldn't
3
pick up the
Tariz.
ONIC, right? There's no way they pick this
Ooh,
Guinevere.
Kyle Joy though. But bro, the
And then they have to go Joy. They can't let this go.
Yeah.
It'll be banned out.
I don't know, bro. The
I think they're
invades.
willing to go into
What if
this matchup,
Keyboard
right?
could just
You
fucking
go
invade?
ahead, you might be scratching your heads. Why the Nolan once again over to ONIC? Well,
Yeah.
AP BREN decides, hey, we'll take
It does matter. They
We'll
gotta
take
ban the
fact
invading
that
heroes.
Joy is
They
open
got-
as well, and we'll
I think
match
they're
it
gonna
up
ban like
against
Grok
each
killed them
other.
maybe.
But still, right? What do we
Grok
see
killed them.
in the gold lane?
Bro,
for
Joy,
both
she's
these teams?
strong.
Really, as we get
But if
through
you
it,
get
we're
fucked
probably
in your
expecting
jungle, you just
some
can't leave your
gold lane
jungle.
bans to come through. The Kadita, though, is going to be taken out from AP BREN.
Huh?
Vita, definitely a solid ban, something that could
Oh, fuck.
punish few in the laning
Fuck.
phase, right? Even once the level 4 spike
God
comes,
damn it. Gwyn's already
if
tanked.
Sans plays that Kadita like an assassin, or they decide to, no, now they have the Gwyn, so it's got to be a roam Gwyn. Either way, on the side of ONIC, we're looking at the mid lane for them right now.
Any more
I like
predictions?
the Guinevere pickup.
Black 3-0 Debu. That's our prediction.
And whatever Super Marco ends up locking
Bro,
in.
if what if it was Geek?
Of bans now,
Bro,
take out
one
the
tournament
Paquita.
I lose.
Do they
One tournament.
continue
In like
to
2
hammer
years.
into the EXP lane? They
Now I'm
did
a
this
bastard.
last time, right?
Yeah.
Last time, even though the Arlala was picked up,
No, NA
they
tournament.
expect it still that
I
Oakwood is
lose.
going to get it.
I lose
and they're
2
gonna
out of like
force
20.
This Arlot to stay in the EXP lane.
It's the proof that I'm still
Brody being taken out here. Once again, interesting ban, right? Really trying to get this matchup once
Yeah, I
again.
know. We wouldn't have won
Quad
either way, I
comes
know.
through. So this still
They just have to ban my shit.
There's a couple
Ban my
more laners
shit,
that we've
and then
seen
I go
through,
damage,
you
and
know,
then fucking
up to this point,
I've
you have,
NA
of course,
keyboy invading the
the
shit
Bruno
out
that
of
we're
me.
still talking about. You have
On
the
Grok,
Johnson,
not
that's
literally
the
NA
Brody.
keyboy, but plays like
The
that
answer, Bruno,
fucking
comes up.
goes
Now, what do you
everywhere.
wanna play into
I go.
here if you're ONIC?
Yeah, no
Of course
Claude,
he's not
no
keyboard.
Brody, no Wanwan even, right? So, what, the only thing opens the carry here. They go for the
Oh.
Herod. Oh, man, ONIC. They have a lot of mid-control
Damn.
right now, but then if you have a Herod
I think it
inside,
might be.
you want to double down on some more magic damage, even harder with the Lilia.
All the shield
or
and
you
sustain
want some
too,
long
Joy can never
range,
kill him.
'cause right now,
Even besides that, he can never
Wow.
dash on him.
Wow.
Oh!
Go for the
Holy fuck!
They're fucking nasty.
I mean, it's match
Holy,
point.
that's a lot of
And
magic though,
ONIC
bro.
never
That's
seen
a lot of magic.
to disappoint with their draft.
They're gonna do it in style.
They're going to do it in such style. Last time we saw Sans on the Gusion, it was an insane
I remember
game.
specifically because Mirko had to
Was
say the
losing
ultimate.
his mind.
I had to say the ultimate.
Yep, the incandescent.
Exactly. Every time this Gusion is picked up, right, I'm excited, but also
You wonder. It's kind of like epitome.
epitome,
Right?
Right,
What about
yeah, yeah.
incandescence?
Damn.
Incandescence.
I mean, if there's anyone that's going to play the Gusion,
You know
who's at
Ducky's
the
old, bro?
epitome
Ducky's
of
like
the Gusion,
33.
it's definitely Sans.
Coach? Old.
Oh, man. What
30?
will AP BREN close it off
Damn.
with, though?
Old coaches. But
Right
it's better
now,
than
well,
having a
still-
young coach, no?
There it is.
That's what I was going to say before he picked it.
Yeah, that's the thing. I would rather have an old coach.
Before he picked it.
Well, I believe you, but you took your
Seriously?
you took the buzzers off.
How do you know?
That's why.
Maybe that's why you didn't say it.
You forgot
So-
this, man.
Huh.
But I don't know if that's
Well,
like known
you're the
information
ones
to
with
the
the
coach.
B.
Doesn't matter, bro.
The tennis.
That's
It's-
tennis,
it's-
right? So-
I didn't know that,
You're
though.
about to ask me what I think about the
Yeah, what
draft
do you think
overall
about-
because I have the foresight.
What's your reaction?
Even though it's a chaotic
might, bro.
and insane, and everyone would say it's a horrible draft most of the time, I feel like
Indo versus
I
PH.
can trust an ONIC with this draft.
That was last
But
time we
still,
saw that was like
because
MSC.
I
But in the
won
M
game
series,
number 5,
when's the last time it was Indo
I'm going to
PH?
say that the Bees got this.
Never?
They got it.
Holy
they got it.
fuck.
Okay.
M1, no. M2, not
once
M3,
again,
not
we're gonna see
M4.
if the
You're right.
Bees got
No
it.
M
They can
series has
extend the
resulted in
series.
Indo versus PH
As right now,
in the
it's ONIC
finals.
at match point
That's fucking
here.
crazy.
And a decisive game, too, that we saw them. They're going in with a very risky, interesting, flashy team composition for Game 3 to possibly close out the series and get closer to the Golden Road as we jump into the land of Dawn for Game number 3.
All right, so let's be realistic here, right? We take a look at ONIC's composition. Definitely aggressive, a huge level 4 spike for almost every member
Oh,
of their
all right,
team.
prediction 3-0. What do you think?
Now, onto the side of AP BREN, they do have a lot.
What are you thinking
and I
there?
mean a lot of late game potential. Definitely a huge win condition for the side of AP BREN. AP BREN needs to try to slow them down. Watch out for the level 4 spike. Watch out for the mid-game spike overall. Few need to stay as far back as possible. He can't get caught off by Sans. He can't get caught off by Keyboy.
Yeah.
As long as Few can do that, it's definitely...
Whoa!
The Tyrant's Revenge on the keyboard.
Keyboard's dead, bro.
Calteezy jumping in with the damage.
What the fuck?
Turned around. First
He's dead
blood,
too.
picked up by AP BREN, but
Shit's
God,
a loss already.
God in the jungle takes a double kill.
Very
Oh my god.
2-1. Already Naisu.
Already, you can feel it, right? Sans feeling pretty good about it. But again, how does that help?
The last time we saw
It was. As soon as they ban Matilda, you can't invade the Nolan anymore.
it was Sanji on the Gusion. It's poetic that now it's Sans.
Very poetic.
Yeah, must be something about the first
Yes.
3 letters there.
The Sans.
Kyrie, though.
Oh, he gets out. Beautiful dash away from the bouncing ball.
All right, so it's 2-1. Definitely still anybody's game. We're just
I mean, it
getting
might, bro.
started,
2-1,
but you
only
can
600
already feel
lead.
the pressure
Depends on. Let's
so
see
far
first
the
turtle.
last 3 games.
Oh,
This
Super
other
Marco!
CW gets a good
So,
hit. Super
holy
Marco
fuck,
taking
nah,
the
look
ball.
at, nah,
Now
GG.
someone's crawling
Sans,
down
man.
the assassin from the mid lane.
Oh,
Super Marco
fuck.
has to purify. Sans not able to find the angle. Jumps
Oh,
in
fuck.
and gives.
He's trying to get 4. He wants 4.
Sure he needs to shove the wave, and Sans is chasing Super Marco down. He's making him walk all the way under the
Nah.
tier 2.
God
Are they going to be able to
damn.
deny Super Marco both of those gold cannons? Because if so, that is
He
gonna
wants
be
that
huge. Here
cannon,
comes
bro. He
Few
wants
trying
that
to help
cannon.
out. Try to get Super Marco
Look at
ready to
Sans.
get something.
Holy
Sans picks
fuck.
up one. He takes Few down. Now Kyrie against
Kyrie trying to get flop. Boots with a nice engage. Kyle Teasy trying. Has no fucking damage, bro. And gets the turtle. That's it. GG 3-0. Goodbye.
ONIC
Bye-bye.
are massive
Bye-bye.
In the first 2 minutes. This is a lineup that I would like
That
to
first game,
describe as
bro.
finesse.
Yeah, I think it
That's
did
what
fuck
these
them up in the head.
heroes do, and that's how it's being
Bro,
executed
imagine.
right now by ONIC.
And not many
Imagine the
teams
enemies, bro,
around
no
the
kill
world
for
could
15
pull off
minutes.
a composition like this.
You lose that game.
And they're hitting this level 4 spike so well.
You thought your
right
first
now.
game was close,
AP
Respect?
Bren at this point
What the fuck
needs
was
to just
that?
be careful.
What the
Maybe
fuck
even
was
not
this
try to
first
force
game?
the next turtle. Maybe even try to just run away from any fights at this point because they're gonna need a little bit of time. They gotta go help out Super Marco. Someone's gotta
That's
get
the
up there,
thing, right?
If he keeps getting starved
You
out,
think,
he's a level or 2 behind CW.
You think, you seriously think Bren could lose to Black?
I don't know, man, but
Okay, let's
anyway.
reel it in once
I
again
think-
here.
Whatever
AP
now,
Bren,
we can find
they
us.
are down
Should really rethink
by
their draft strategy.
2.2 thousand gold at this point in the game.
Kyrie
Itemization-wise,
Nolan
they're still trying to
does
work
well, we don't
on those
say.
first items to get
That's the
picked
thing.
up here.
Nolan in
But still, they
general.
can play around that
If you
too,
can't invade the
as they're
Nolan,
trying to
don't
just
don't
buy some
open him.
time. You said it yourself, Trex, trying
That's
to buy
the-
some
that's
time
basically
for Super
Nolan's only
Marco,
counter, you know?
Protect him a little bit, right? Look at
Pressure
the
on the
here.
jungle.
I mean, half of that gold lead is in the hands of Kyrie.
Oh, nah, bro. Super Marco's done.
Pinned down, Super Marco. Keyboy flickers out to safety, and CW
It's over.
gets
3-0.
out of the Tyrant's rage, not
Holy
even utilizing the Purify.
ONIC. That's all I can say right now. They're all over the map. They have the movement speed, and here's the thing: they can attack these off lanes because they have such
Fucking Boots
great
got both of those,
dive
bro, I think.
potential right now with the Gushin, with Kyrie on this Nolan. It's hard to slow them down. It's hard to play safe because they can get right under your tower. CW dropped the Zamon's Force last fight, slows Super Marco down. There's
Wow,
no way for
bro.
him to even get out, and that's what makes it so easy for them to get these pickoffs.
The scary part, too, is if you're looking at all the items, right?
3-0,
That was
bro?
a Genius 1 picked up by Sans now.
It
You have
is.
The Starlium Scythe on CW, so interaction-wise, magic damage-wise is going to hurt.
Black
You know,
versus
when-
Bren, bro? Bro, the delay is going to be like 2 fucking hours. It's going to be like 3 hours, bro. Because they didn't expect a 3-0. That shit's probably set for like in 3 hours from now. Oh, oh, holy fuck. You just see that? The fucking Petrify canceled the dash. That might be why he took it, bro. For the Petrify on her.
I don't even know, man.
Just when Kyle Teasy finally pulls something off there, he goes a
Fucking
little bit too deep and he's
disrespecting.
taking out Naisu.
This is the, as I was saying, you know, Sans wasn't even part of the
Holy
fight, but
fuck.
still you can see the damage potential with this lineup. Again, it does take a certain type of finesse to pull these heroes off, but so far, the interaction between them, it's building up, right? The power spike at
Say
this
that
point in the
again?
game is clear, even given the situation. That's why, objectively, AP Bren, it's better that some of these turtles,
That's
they
the thing,
have to
yeah,
say,
you would
let's
need
give it up, let's go ahead and farm up
Keyboy
as much as
too, and
possible. We see
Sans
this
though.
Super Marco having a difficult time
Just get one of them out, you know?
find the gold right
If
now.
they get a, if Kyrie leaves and they just get a good, a really good jungler, like it's still the same team nearly.
W gets picked off. It's a 2-man dive into bottom lane. AP Bren showing signs of life.
I love how in some of those last 2 fights we saw, ONIC isn't even worried about the bouncy ball. They're literally dashing right
Say
in
that
it
again?
just to chase him down, dropping the Zamon's Force.
The Adi guy?
At this
yeah,
point,
yeah.
ONIC, 3K gold lead, 6 minutes in. It's definitely
Yeah.
a slightly slower
And they
pace
got Albert, just
than the
have no
snowball that
contest
they
for
had
the
last
fight.
game.
No,
They are
bro,
just
no, that's not the
getting
reason. You know why?
Why?
Hopefully in a
Because
minute or
the
two,
reason
AP
they
Bren
got,
may be able to hit
the
some
reason
sort
they
of
got
speed.
Albert though,
Ah,
was
The gold lead in the gold
Game 3, who gives a
lane
fuck, bro?
over 1
Haha,
minute
shit's
into
over.
the hands of CW.
The reason they got Albert is because they want
Just
C
completing
games.
his Haas clause,
So
just
C games,
completing his
when
first
you have to have
item
nationality,
is a huge
they put
deficit,
Albert
and
in.
he's supposed to
You know what I
be
mean?
The big damage dealer.
Yeah,
He's
that's
supposed to
why.
be
That's why they
the
got
one that
Albert. It
comes
was
into
not
the
because
team around the
competition,
7-8
bro. Because when you really
minute
think
mark,
about
and
it,
is
you
able
really
to
think
unload
ONIC
the
was scared of
arsenal,
RQ, bro?
already
They
rotate down.
fucking
Oh,
destroyed
for
them.
something.
Ernst Rage, revenge is
I don't
all
think they
used
were
up.
scared, bro. I think it was because of C games.
Oh, goodness, the fracture from Kyrie. Just take Super Marco.
But
out, he
that's
pops
someone
the
told me
Purify,
that.
but he's
Someone who
unable to
is
get
around
out
like
of that burst.
Indo. I don't want to say who, but
Again, talking about
they said
Super
it was
Marco
because
being
C
behind.
games. When Kyrie can't play, Albert's gonna
Right,
play.
It's getting a little drastic here.
Yep.
Oh, you lead.
Dead.
Well, Requiem
Can't even watch this shit, bro. It's over.
CW
What's the
executes
point?
Baptiste. And ONIC now
Shit is over.
goal lead even further in this game.
What's the
3
point?
turtles
What
to
are we
nothing.
watching?
Okay.
What are we watching?
Back
What are we
to
watching?
it objectively.
See on
3 now in favor of ONIC.
Just
Goal
Ogwen,
lead
yeah.
building up here.
That's it.
You have to start to ask yourself, where is AP Bren going to be able to find the comeback for this, right? Given the lineup that they have, the Joy, who is slipped through the cracks for the most part, but really hasn't been able to utilize.
Now ranked
M-Series
4th.
facts, by the way.
I think
Total
OHEB's number
kills
1.
ranking. Kyrie has surpassed
Total kills?
Keezy's
No, he
total
is.
kills
I'm
in the
pretty sure he
M-Series.
is.
This
OHEB
guy
number
is
1.
now ranked 4th with 201 kills.
You don't see that very often for a jungler anymore.
He's been in 3 M-Series, right? Yeah. ONIC PHM3, ONIC with M4 and M5.
Huh?
He's come a long way, and right now, he is minutes. If they can win
Easily
this
they
game,
what?
he's
Tilted?
minutes away
Bro, that was a
from a grand
that first game, bro.
ONIC is
That
hungry for
tilts
this,
everybody.
and it shows in their gameplay. Now, look at the gold earned. Kyrie and CW just leading the pack right now. Few, Flap, Teasy, Super Marco sitting below almost everybody on the side of ONIC.
Second game, they just got invaded hard.
Once again,
and now I just think they're done. After the first and second game, first game,
to get where he needs to be. A lot of times
yeah.
teams pick up the Bruno because usually you have the 2 items, you have the Hoskins, you have the Berserker's Fury early on,
oh,
and you're able to build
lag.
up, scale up really quickly. But
first game tilting, second game tilting, third game
They've
just forget
really
it.
slowed him down.
Doesn't even matter.
And so if AP BREN, they have to find a way to stay alive for the most part, and that's why you even see some of these defensive items being picked up right. You have the Radiant Armors here now available to deal with some of this burst of magic damage like we saw even previously from Kyrie alone.
And now it gets really tough for the side of AP BREN, right? How do they look for an angle here? It's technically they have a lot of damage behind a lot of CC. They have Ogwin on that Kufra. We're going to look for a lot of disengages, re-engages, and even catches around the map.
What the fuck, bro?
But they need to look for one big combo.
Wow.
It needs to be ONIC clumped up together.
That's in the rulebook?
With this kind of composition, I don't feel like there's any
fucking Bomba, if you guys didn't hear, Bomba said he lost $100 out of his prize pool just because he said good game once.
But for the most part, he's also
Solid
looking for his own angle.
And you lost prize pool.
With a penalty zone. So for the most part,
what,
you're not
500?
gonna be clumped up together if you're ONIC.
Oh, so it's like $20 each.
Use, they spun out
oh,
for now.
Still $100 lost.
Solo kills Kyle Teasy.
Crazy.
In the bottom river, a mid laner taking on a jungler.
And he's doing it in fashion. ONIC take the Lord. AP BREN, is there an answer at this point? It seems so difficult. Oh, another knock-up.
I don't think it's an instant win in the finals, bro. I don't think so.
Ogwin down, that's the tank.
This is tough.
BREN will, though. I don't think it's...
against the wall here. It is only that first Lord. But when you're dealing with this type of deficit, terms of economy, especially in the gold lane, it's tough to buy more time. Even if Ogwin lands the perfect rage and revenge setups combinations, do you have enough firepower to turn the tide of a fight?
As soon as they got the Matilda, they've just been getting destroyed. As soon as they banned the Matilda, I mean, they can't do anything. It is. Matilda's a crazy hero still. Doesn't matter.
They continue to take the resources.
Here's the thing, normally this type of gold
Well, you
lead
think it
between
still
two
matters?
teams like this, it would still be doable for AP BREN. But when you draft a composition like ONIC has drafted here that is just so hyper aggressive, normally the reason you don't pick heroes like this, the reason you don't pick the Gusion mid is because it's such risk reward.
Oh.
It has such an impact. But now that they have gotten to that reward,
I'll mute.
they've been able to scale. They're 10-3, they're 9K gold ahead. That is a dangerous concoction against AP BREN. Take a look at San's build. He's got the glowing wand, and now he's even got the Winter Truncheon locked in just in case as a defensive measure. If he wants to go for that insane deep dive, he's gonna have the ability
But
to help
I don't know.
himself.
I'm not a
and
fan
get
of that hero
himself out.
when it's played like that.
San's here in front of the home crowd favorites.
Yeah, and gets one shot too.
Finesse.
She does hurt. She does do big damage though. I get what you mean. She does hurt, but she also dies very easy. It doesn't matter, bro. Though it's banned. You know what I mean? Oh my God, Ogwin. What the fuck? Alright, GG. It tilted. Nah, no.
Yeah, that was a whiff.
Fucking, what the fuck was this? Look at this. Look at this. Then look at the. They give up. Yeah, that shit's over.
So migration dodged away from able to escape from the tower's great final slash. Whoa, by Flap Teasy. Not connecting onto anyone.
At least Ogwin tried. I don't know what Flap was ulting. I don't know what Flap fucking saw over there. Kyle just running through them all. Oh my God. 4-0 team fight. 3-0, bro. 3-0?
This could be it.
With one last incandescent.
Holy fuck.
have the golden
Holy
road open,
fuck.
set for them to make the one last
Holy
leap.
fuck.
There's only one thing that can explain
Holy
this.
fuck. I didn't think 3-0.
Ada, ONIC! Another brick laid on the golden road as they head into the grand final for M5. It has been 4 years since
I didn't see the interview, but I saw like the like a statement
has made
thing.
it to a grand finals.
Holy fuck, bro.
ONIC have gotten
Holy
through it.
fuck.
The naysayers, the doubters.
Are you?
They've been trying time and
Bro,
time
4 of the
again,
casters thought
and
BREN was gonna win
finally,
too.
They are
The caster
closer
prediction,
on their
4 said
golden
BREN.
road. Oh, do you know where that brings
Oh
us
my
once
God.
again? The matchup later on today.
Oh my god, bro.
has
The
to be
Mathilda,
here
as
for
soon as that
AP
shit was
BREN against
banned.
Blacklist.
GG's.
Oh, I did not expect.
Bro, you know the next game is gonna be in like
sweeps to
fucking
start
3
the
hours,
day.
I bet.
That's
Still, that's
again,
long ass. I don't even know what
crazy
to.
how things kind of
I don't even know what to
unfold,
do with
but
my
you gotta
stream, bro. Do I
respect
leave this shit running and
just
go
the
find something to eat?
tenacity
I don't know what the fuck
of
to
ONIC
do.
to keep things going. Let's go ahead and throw it over on the stage with our
Huh?
hosts for the winner's interview.
In an hour? Yeah, I want to go eat too, maybe.
Everybody, let's give a big
Huh?
round of applause.
Yeah, I
for
might.
ONIC.
I don't know. Just leave that shit on. That's what chicken does.
Here at Rizal Memorial Coliseum. When I say go, you say ONIC.
Wise words.
Go.
Go ONIC!
Time. Go.
I cannot believe that shit, bro. 3-0.
Wow. Congratulations, guys. Congratulations, Kyrie. Actually, Coach Yeb.
God damn.
Ikaw na muna, Coach Yeb. Coach Yeb. Dahil sa inyong lahat, because of you guys, for the first time in how many years? In about 3 years, it won't be an all-Filipino in the grand finals. It'll be Indonesia versus the Philippines. How do you guys feel about that?
Actually, hindi po namin iniisip yun eh. Gusto lang namin ibigay yung best namin palagi.
Coach Yeb is saying they're not thinking
Remember
about
what?
that. They just want to give their best.
Yes, as long as they
and
give their
M4?
best, look at the results. Kyrie,
I didn't really
please.
watch that one too much.
Kyrie?
Please talk us,
They just hyper invaded, didn't they? They invaded a lot.
talk us through
I think
that first game.
RQ invaded
First
really
game.
hard with
Talk us
Albert.
through that first game. We all thought it was a done deal. It looked like AP BREN was gonna come out with the win.
Is that Yasu?
What made it turn it? What did you do to turn it around and suddenly steal that win away?
Oh, it's not. Bro, you know they got rid of Yasu? So many people complained, bro.
Yeah, I know.
Did you like him? I thought
They just asked
No,
Kiboy
bro.
to carry them to the win.
I saw
That's
one.
basically
I
it.
saw-
But what was the
I knew it
mindset
was
to
on
stay
Discord.
composed and really just try
There
to
was
get
like
that
a
one?
Lydia or some shit.
Normal na naman po kasi marami din naman po kaming game na dulog po kami ng early to mid. So,
Going for the mage build on the Lilia, wow.
It's part of the game until it's not over. It's not over yet, but he was
That's
saying
the thing,
earlier,
bro.
they
The all-
just
too obvious
relied
stuff you-
on Keyboy to carry them for that game one. Keyboy, I want to hear from you. And I want Sans to translate once again. Keyboy, that game number one shaped the rest of the series. You guys were down.
Yeah, playing
It
and
was
losing to
0-12,
what?
I
3-0,
believe,
3-0?
for the entire
3-0, 3-0?
19 minutes. In
Yeah,
3
you did good.
minutes,
Top,
you were able to
top
turn
3
it
region.
around and take that win. There was so much pressure going on in that time. And they said they were just relying on you.
What do you think about
to carry
Philippines
the
server?
team. How did you stay composed?
Yeah, yeah,
What
rank.
was going through your mind? Because that
It's
game
definitely
changed
stronger, you know what I mean?
everything. Sans, you have to translate everything I said.
But even like Ren,
You gotta translate everything I said. Take the mic, translate it to Keyboy.
Like when I do it in my region, I just cannot practice it. I have to practice in like scrims and shit.
Yeah.
Translate it to Keyboy. You translate to him. That's okay, yeah, you translate with the mic. You translate with the mic.
there's a lot of one
We
tricks
wanna
here too, you know?
hear how
A lot of like people that just play one hero. all
It's
season.
okay. He's got this. Keyboy is gonna carry everybody again. All right.
I think it's better
Okay.
than the other region.
Maybe just chill and hockey.
Sweat to play rank, you know?
Just
it's not a
chill
waste of time.
and
Lucky,
Chill.
lucky.
Just chill. He'll
Just
take care of
chill.
the rest.
just
He
chill.
will take care of the rest.
Okay. Keyboy will take care of the rest,
Yeah.
Mikey.
Keyboy's got the whole
enjoy.
team and everybody here.
You know what I
Sans. Sans.
They carried like 100
You really
times.
have
You
to
again,
hold the mic.
Sans.
Sans.
Why?
Because they're lame.
Okay.
What
Coach will
heroes you play
translate.
versus Black?
Blacklist versus AP BREN.
I think
Winner,
Lapu's strong, bro.
You will meet tomorrow
to get Lapu
in the
in the
grand
third game,
finals.
Lapu's a
What are
strong
your
hero.
thoughts? And who do you think has the advantage later between both Filipino teams?
On second turtle because he fucking used region and survived my first game. Shit was crazy. After that, I was already.
Coach, we want to hear you talk with the mic. We want to hear you translate.
2-0 at the start.
We want to hear you translate this.
Besok Blacklist lawan BREN kan. Jadi menurut lu siapa yang ada
Wow.
yang bisa menang?
Aria Faye donated $2 Canadian dollars and 79 cents through Super Chat. I thought they were gonna throw with 4 mages holy.
Dua tim Blacklist sama BREN. Tapi aku rasa masih kuatan BREN. Jadi mungkin ada chance BREN yang ketemu kita besok.
San said he thinks BREN will win because
That early game, man.
he
Or that
tried,
first game.
Versus BREN and Blacklist, right? And he thinks the BREN is more stronger.
Okay, that's a
Oh,
great
wow.
challenge.
So that means, how confident are you if you were able to sweep BREN today? How confident are you that you're going to sweep?
I don't know why they weren't ready for
International?
that. They should have been ready for that mass ban.
I think they were ready.
They should have been ready.
Since you swept BREN and you feel that you're gonna see BREN in the grand finals, so do you think that you can bring this home?
Then it fucked them up completely.
Yeah, because he said that he pakiramdam niya BREN ang papasok.
Oh,
Sweep ninyo yung BREN.
how confident are you that you're gonna sweep BREN again? My apologies.
Ooh.
Jadi
Sid, how confident are you that you can sweep BREN again?
Jadi dia tanya lu
finals.
kalau apa ya? Lu tahu confident kan?
No, they're answering now. I'll let you
Kalau
know.
lawan BREN lagi gimana?
Ya pasti sangat confident buat besok juga. Tapi ya pasti kasih yang terbaik aja buat besok. Kita pasti bisa champion.
Sun said he don't know, but he will just try his best tomorrow.
And final
He
message
said he doesn't know,
to
but he'll try his
all
best
the
tomorrow.
fans.
That's what
Si-
San said.
Si Kapitan.
Cap, invite everyone to catch the finals tomorrow, the grand finals.
That's it. BREN drops the same way
Thank you.
They won't, bro. I don't. They
for
won't.
Sonic
Come on.
and thank you for you guys who always supporting us. I hope we can give our best in grand final. Thank you, po.
Again, congratulations
It wasn't even about Gush. He could have
to
got
ONIC.
$50 and he would have won.
Once again, give ONIC a big round of applause.
Just to stun him when he went in.
Okay, wow.
How about this? We're going to throw this to all the audience.
Yes.
Pick your spot. You
Go
can
ahead.
choose any audience you
Scatter
want.
it around.
They're throwing shirts in the crowd.
All around.
To all ONIC fans. Keyboy, over here. Over here. Go. Over here. There you go. Try to go far. Over there.
Throw it.
Yes, a lot of
Throw
ONIC
it like
fans in the
Brandon in
house.
his fucking
Yes,
first
sir.
Fucking keyboard chucked that thing.
Congratulations.
We're gonna have one series
Threw it
right
like
after
BREN the
this.
first game.
It'll be between
Oh,
BREN
fuck.
and Blacklist International. Between the two, we will determine.
I think they had
who
to end
will
it, bro, in the
face
second or
ONIC
third Lord.
in the grand final. So we're gonna
They
bring
had
that
to-
down
they
to
had
you
to-
and turn it over to our casters. Pasok.
After it goes to like the
Man, when the Lord is at fucking, it's a 20-minute Lord. If
Thanks, Mario. Thanks, Ricky. Once again, GG well played.
Bro, the thing is, Super Marco could not move up because of Keyboy. Because Keyboy, they had to kill Keyboy first. Anything after does not matter. They kill Keyboy, they win. Super Marco really tried. He dashed in, used Clint dash to go towards the Tig. Tig didn't die. The knockup ended. Keyboy,
they don't care really about who their opponents are, what the scores
mean,
will be.
Khalid?
They just want to try their best. And
To go in on Tig?
That's the main idea.
Anybody, bro, just hit Tig. If Tig died there, it was over, but
that's generally what he wants
lived
to
with maybe
stay
10%
humble, just try to
HP.
win
Well, he
against
wasn't
all the
too
time
low.
and have fun at the same time.
A year-long process to turn this into a super team. Let's have a look at our MVP of this game, brought to you by the Republic of Gamers. Give it up
Even the
for
casters,
the
yeah.
MVP, Kyrie.
Of course.
For that
look,
game, yeah.
We gotta spread the love here. We
2
gotta
kills
spread the
early game?
love.
Yeah.
The last 2 games, it was all
Huh?
about Sans and Keyboy. This game, you really
Even in
feel
the last
Kyrie
game? I don't
making
think
that
so.
impact, really
First
showing
2
that,
games.
I'm here to put on a
First
show.
2 games he earned it. He ain't
By
really
the way,
earned it this
rotation
game.
and the strategy coming out from the entirety of ONIC Esports. They went in for the Gusion plus the Nolan.
Yeah,
Plus the
maybe
Nolan in
Sans
the
coulda
first
got it
purple
too.
buff, and my God, you saw that in 4K.
besides
how
Kyrie,
big,
Sans.
how fast. They took down the purple buff and then of course rotate afterwards. Kyrie in his jungling pattern here, and the way that he plays is, you know,
I know.
maybe a masterclass.
Mostly this is why I got
in and out of the fights, always calculated. So many times did he cheat death in this particular game, at the same time stealing away bonus kills like a double.
I know,
The first
I
one
know.
Is, again, of course, put through the play.
I thought about it.
Disgusting gameplay coming out from ONIC. There's no,
I love it.
There's no
I
means
better
you
way
suck,
to
bro.
kind of put it, because in a composition like this, you wouldn't expect them to be this aggressive. I don't want to find the snowball, but the manner that they do it is rather interesting.
Bro, that
Mainly
fucking
utilizing
Petra. Oh
Keyboy and as
my
well as
god.
Sans as the main skirmishers of the team. And I don't know, I have to bring this
Solo
up.
kill.
We saw it with the Ohio brothers once when they decided to bring Petrify. Is Petrify the bane of Joy's existence?
Looks like it. I mean, you can see that if you have that instant stun, that you will not be
You
able
know-
to utilize your ultimate because you kind of need to dash
Bro,
out
second
and
game
you
was
have
11
to
minutes, third
be
game was
CC
12.
immune as the
They
player.
got
You kinda have
fucked,
to-
bro.
you kinda
They
wanna
got
see it
fucked.
coming, but when it comes to Petrify, you don't know. It's almost an instant
That's what I
kind
mean.
of spell. It
Even-
is actually
even
an
your-
animation. That's why
that's the thing.
It's very difficult to deal with it. And then you have a ton of damage.
They got
with this Gusion.
even a little bit, yeah. It will.
So well.
They're not gonna get over that.
Let's have a look at a deeper look for all of
That's
the
gonna
emblems
stick in their
that we
head,
see
bro.
Here up on stream from both sides, as a matter of fact, because again, this was not an easy game, especially if you're an
Yeah,
AP
now
brand
ONIC
to watch.
secured finals.
I'm looking at the Wilderness.
At least
I'm
second
already
for
very
ONIC
happy
now.
with what I'm seeing all across the board. But I think the big game changer here, and again, one of those picks that you don't expect, is actually on J-Way. Mr. Calvin Winata on this Harith.
Yeah, the Festival of Blood, now a staple for all the Harps out there because you have supplementary damage to go with it, and of course sustain, right? And then you can see that in the laning stage, it is actually disgusting. He's using the edge of the Synchro Vision as a way to last hit the minions on the top lane so that he's safe. At the same time, he's trading. Every time that you can see Super Marco try to trade against him, he always has that dash, and Synchro, the dash as well.
Yeah,
coming out
past
from,
year.
The Harith.
MSC.
So he's able to trade and then sustain his own lane.
Yeah, even Super Marco was
Snapdragon.
having a tough time, despite the
MPL,
fact that he took
Indo.
Master Assassin
Was
away
there
to
another one?
combat the overall lane priority, expected to be given away.
Snapdragon S
He's
tier?
himself.
Fuck
Even
off.
So he got very close to actually looking for that first blood, but unfortunately,
Was it
with
really?
the fast rotations coming in by both Sans and as well as
Devil
Keyboy,
win that or
it
no?
did make it a little difficult, right?
No
Let's
Russian?
have a look at the items.
Nah,
and look at
no
take a
NA
deeper
either.
Look, right? Because Super Marco was taking a brunt of
That
the
was when
punishments.
that was when the
Important
emblems
item
came
as well,
out,
going
right?
For Athena Shield on Kyrie.
Yeah,
Every
that was
time
the
he
first
gets
tournament with the
stunned,
emblems.
which
That's why that
eventually he
tournament was
will,
kind of big,
you'll
I think.
notice that he
Everyone
will
was watching
survive
to
just
see what
because
they
of
were
that
building
Athena
for the
Shield.
emblems.
Gonna be looking at the composition of AP BREN. They have this Joy, they have this Novaria, 200 euros that deal the magic damage. But this Athena Shield that was picked up by Kyrie prevented that from happening, especially in the latter portions of the game. Imagine there will be eventually a Nolan versus Joy happen. It didn't happen in this particular game because of the snowball from ONIC, but you'll understand. Nolan versus the Joy.
Bro,
Eventually
holy
someone has to
fuck.
pick up the defensive item with their Tarchon for the Joy and Athena Shield for the Nolan. Because Kyrie was snowballing out of control, he got the Athena Shield very earlier, and after 3 damage items, the defense was there. If we
45
imagine in the
TM,
late
goddamn.
game, Kyrie will even
God
be
damn.
even more scary.
Yeah, I mean, if we're looking at some of these post-game statistics,
How many?
We're hoping to see that Ogre was
5K.
supposed to make a bigger
Earlier it was
impact
like 8K
in those
though.
motions, but I do feel that even amongst
Standard.
and even Flapteasy,
Yeah.
isolated, right?
Standard.
Isolated from the rest of how the team is supposed to actually function. Ogre was at the right place, right time. Sometimes jumping a little too soon, where you could have gotten a little more value. But
How much this
unfortunately,
stream got?
Flap just really felt
22,
out of place in a lot of
21.
these motions.
And the thing with Kyrie, the way that he got
Huh?
the rich guy with the highest GPM,
Sure.
it's because of the rotation and the idea here coming out. They
yeah.
drafted for the Gushon plus the Nolan. Very fast leashing and clearing
I think
of
so.
the lane,
I
the
think
purple
so.
buff. And you can see that through the jungle it was very
Bro,
good
I
for
think
Kyrie.
no. Also,
We know
if
for
you
sure
stream
that
this
Nolan
without
versus the Joy,
contacting
the
them,
Nolan
your
is
channel will
much,
get
much,
a
much
copyright
faster
strike.
when it comes to
They,
the jungle,
they
and
put you
then
on
he
like a
gets killed
special list
together
that
with
doesn't
the
get
double team the
copyright
first kill.
strike.
That's why
Like if you
we
turn on your
overload
stream
the
right now,
farm onto
started
Kyrie
streaming it,
because
they
of
could
the
copyright
draft
your
as
channel
well as the
and
playstyle
give you a
of
strike.
ONIC.
They
And hopefully
probably
we get to see this a little bit more, right? This is one of the few exploits
what? Yeah,
that
basically,
have been
because
utilized
it's my
in
stream,
not
it's my
only just
channel.
today's match,
It,
but
the
even
problem
for
would
the
be
rest
if it's
of the
on
group
your
stages.
channel.
Is Gushin questionable
That's
in
how
the
it works.
meta right now? And considering what the lineup that he had to
And I'm
face,
pretty
you
sure
would
they do
imagine
take
that
the
Ogre would
numbers
have a better time
from
at
everybody,
actually
from all
stopping him
sources,
in his tracks.
and they add
But
that up to
unfortunately
the
with the
total
Petrifier,
like
especially when you're up
viewers
against Joy, we
for
are seeing more utilizations for the Gushin.
Typically, when you go for a no
That's the
VAR,
thing,
yeah,
bro.
kind
But
of,
Indo versus
you don't
PH finals will
necessarily
be
wanna go
big,
for
huge,
assassins,
fucking
because you want
huge.
some people to protect you as the Varia. The Varia is a hero that scales into the late game and then supplements the damage. And typically paired with utility junglers.
You know,
because you have
there's been
that
two
vision, that
four
astral echo,
threes
so that you
and
will
two
take
4
over
zeros.
the neutral objectives.
No
In
finals
this
has
case,
been
for
anything
80,
else.
They had the choice
M1,
to pick up
M2,
utility
4-3,
junglers. They didn't.
M3,
When they saw the
M4,
Nolan,
4-0.
Their last pick during the first phase of the pick
Either it's
was
the game
the
7
Joy.
or it's a
And
sweep.
it kind of makes sense.
That's how it is.
Joy and Novaria together, you can see that
That's
they
kinda crazy,
scaled too
right?
much,
Yeah.
that there
It
wasn't
is.
any pad or safety net in the early stage, no trampoline for AP BREN to launch off of.
Well, I think this is also the genius of Coach Yeb, right? I think he picked up on one of the few patterns that he noticed
Why do you think?
Early on in game number 2, locking in the Terizla as well as making sure that Gwen was on their side, giving to them in the first phase. It did pose a couple of questions, right? I even thought that this might be the game that AP BREN can take it away until they lock in that choice. So, again, interesting choices.
Damn.
Interesting choices, especially when they get the Nolan. I think that this is the hard
Yeah,
lesson
I think I'm gonna just
for all
end
of the
stream
teams out
after
there.
this
There
and
will
then
be two teams that will eventually be facing
go and eat something.
ONIC. It might
Where you
be
gonna go to
BREN,
eat?
might be Blacklist. I will be calling
Oh,
it
it's
Nolan
6
will
p.m.?
not be available
That's what you
anymore.
meant.
Never again.
Never again.
Never
You drink
again.
coffee?
Being defeated
Really?
by Nolan, the first time was a comeback. The following two times were snowballs.
You wanna go down there now? I might get a coffee.
Kyrie's a beast. And give him the
After I end
OPS
stream.
hero of the metagame. He's gonna do magic with it.
I mean, there's even an argument that maybe
That's how I walk in, bro. I walk in with
and
the
give
hotel
Kyle,
slippers.
the guy who has made Nolan so precise, so clean, like no
I
other.
didn't even
The
notice.
name that we have here
You
today,
want my pair?
Nolan is disgusting. It's
I got a new
gotta
pair.
go, but with that being said, once again, M5 is powered by Monto and presented by Kadia, our global presenting partner, supported by
Second
ROG,
time?
our official gaming
What are you
phone,
doing to
Super
these
App,
things?
Our official
Goddamn.
Super App partner, and Secret Lab, our official chair partner. Now, up next, we have the last best
Some
of
fake
5
ones.
series of the
That shit's
tournament
some
between
off-brand
Blacklist
fucking hotel
International
slippers.
versus AP BREN. I don't know
Oh,
about
man.
you, Wolf.
Yeah.
You got any thoughts on this?
Oh man, we wanted the Filipinos wanted a PH versus PH finals, a rematch of the MPL PH season 12. Unfortunately, it
What?
happens in the lower brackets, but it is what it is. I'm sure that
They're
we're gonna
talking
be
about
As
I don't
both
even
teams
know
are
what they're
fighting
saying.
for the last grand final
Just talking
ticket,
about nonsense.
You do not want to miss this one out, so stay tuned. The M5 World Championship will be right back.
Bro,
after
BREN,
these messages.
BREN, is it really?
I don't know, but it's worth my $2.
It's probably worth about $2. Yeah, actually, $1 per slipper. It's a good trade. I paid you back. Show the stream that shit, bro.
Fuck you, bro.
I don't want to hold that shit. Look at this shit, bro. The camera. Look at that shit. Fucking hole in his slippers.
What can you do, bro?
How you
Like,
even
it's
do
not-
that?
Just walking around, bro.
Oh man.
Walking around.
All right, let's see how long the fucking break time is. Let's see here. That shit's like 4 hours. I know. I'm kidding. So
And
two.
fucking Brad
That's
has
it.
2 hours to make a draft from there.
Let's see.
Might be at 8. Might be at
Big reveal. Hour 30.
What's that?
Hour 30. Like 7?
7. I told you, man. I knew the schedule because I would have might have played.
Damn, 3-0, 3-0.
Fuck you.
Oh man.
We don't need to talk about that, bro.
Memorial Coliseum for the
Oh.
on-ground activation. You can see the sponsors activation booth.
You were there?
We have the
Were you
food
there?
park right there.
I went there yesterday.
Have the main stage for the meet and greet and watch party.
The food was
And of
pretty
course,
good
we
actually.
have
Did you
M5
the meet and greet was here?
And here is the ticketing booth.
Wanna take a look inside?
Not here?
What did you think about the rest of the fights
Yeah,
between
here?
Midori and Mojito from
Yeah.
Thursday's
Of course,
episode?
we have M5 corner booth. And here is the ticketing booth. Now, as much as
That's
I
crazy.
want to go to every booth that we
Alright, you
have,
wanna go?
it might
Man,
take
stream soon.
long and I might ride Johnson
What do you want to do?
that.
You just want to sit here for
Now,
30 minutes?
Let's see the M5 signature
You want to RG
wall.
game?
And let's grab one lucky
I don't
fan
really-
to get an
Oh, on
M5
stream?
signed merch by Blacklist International. Hi! Hi! You caught my attention. What's your name?
My name is June.
Hi, June. Obviously, you're supporting Blacklist International.
From
Why?
downstairs, bro.
Yes,
I don't want to.
because,
I don't want to
I
RG,
love
bro.
watching
Not gonna
you
lie.
guys.
I just want to end this shit and go grab a coffee or some
their
shit.
teamwork is the best. So I fully support them.
4K.
Okay.
I can show you how many peak at the end.
Blacklist International. Who's your bias in the current lineup?
Say that again?
My favorite is Edward.
Oh, yeah,
He's
no
very
shit. What do you think? You're
consistent
screaming?
in being explainer.
It's not a bad idea.
Do you want to be a player? It seems
Really?
like you want to be one.
No, just pretending to be.
Just pretending to
I
be.
think you should-
What's your main hero?
My main hero is Lancelot.
Can I see some Lancelot
I don't
moves?
think scrim, bro. I think
Oh!
just watch the rest of the tournament and then. I agree. You should maybe talk about what happened in your matches.
there's
Maybe
so much
watch those. I
places,
wouldn't
so-
scrim though. That'd be kind of depressing. You know what I mean?
Oh,
You don't think so?
look at the Blacklist
Think maybe you think
International
so, but-
area. It's fully occupied by the fans.
If I can scream a team like Echo,
What was your goal
I saw you here.
coming here? What was your like team?
You are winning
Really?
an M5
Like, what was, like-
signed by Blacklist International.
So why are you getting 3-0'd? I don't understand. Fight back! Fight back, Bamba!
For this amazing shirt.
didn't work hard enough.
Thank you.
You all look like
Are you happy about it?
Yes, of
no, like
course.
like besides
Okay, let's
first,
cheer for
like what would you guys have been happy with? Are you guys
When
happy with
I
top
say
4?
Blacklist, you know what to do.
Top 3?
Break the code!
Like podium
Oh,
finish?
Thank you so much,
Bronze
guys.
medal?
And now let's head back to the land of dawn. Back to you, our very own.
Oh, of course.
Come here to win, man. If you don't come here to win, fuck you. Go home.
I mean, for me with BTK, we wanted to get like we said top 8 to like the public, but in between ourselves, we really wanted top 4. And by the time we were up there, we just wanted to win the whole thing, you know? So we didn't have the goal of win.
I mean, it's nice when you work your way up and then you want to win.
Yeah, exactly.
But I feel like it's also nice when you come into the competition and win the whole fucking thing.
I agree. I agree.
But when you come in and you think, oh, I want to get top 4, then you top 4 and you're done.
You know where this shit was filmed?
After I won the series, when I was too relaxed, I didn't sleep well. I slept like 6 hours.
Bro, it's hard. I get what you mean. I get what you mean, bro. In M3, after we lost to ONIC, bro, in the upper bracket, we had to fucking stay out. I didn't sleep the night either, bro, to be honest with you. But we were in the venue for like fucking 5 hours doing nothing, bro. We couldn't go back to the hotel. Me and Victor were trying to sleep like under the tables. We were trying to get sleep, bro. We couldn't. We just couldn't. Turned all the lights off in like the rooms. This shit was filmed in Thailand. How do you know? Alright.
What you mean how the fuck I know?
Alright, guys.
There's like 1 million clips on my fucking YouTube. MobaZane is in Thailand right now. What is he possibly doing in Thailand?
Really?
Of course. My YouTube is full of them.
Alright, guys, I'm gonna go. You wanna be here later? Hour and a half? Alright. Let's go get a coffee. Thank you guys very much for watching. Me and Bamba. I've been You wanna say anything?
Say someone Russian again? No. Say Yapi Daras one more time.
No, bro. Don't even say that shit on. No, too crazy. Tell me to say something, but not that crazy.
Not that crazy?
Not that crazy. Not that bad.
Okay, wait, let me think about it. Let me think of something, wait. Wait, let me think of something.
No, I'm not even saying that.
Fuck you, let me think of something. One thing, bro, it's not that bad.
What is it?
Wait.
It's gonna be bad, bro. You're thinking of some stupid
No.
shit.
Let me, I only know bad words. That's why I'm trying to think of something normal. Ah, say это хороша. Вот это хороша. Вот это хороша.
What the fuck does it mean, bro?
This is good. I swear it means this is good. But it's like, I'm gonna show you the video after. It's like some fucked up video where it says it in. But it's normal. Вот это хороша. Say it. Вот это хороша.
Вот это хороша.
No, вот это хороша.
Like that?
Yeah.
Вот это хороша.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah, man, damn yeah, bro. Gucci, bro, Gucci. Russian. And I'm German.
You wanna say you're Sue? You're sweet?
This shit was loud as fuck, probably.
Bro, see you soon? Crying like that?
Yeah.
I felt bad, bro.
We were applauding for them in the back.
I almost wanted to start crying. Watching them like that was bad.
We were applauding them in the back.
Bro,
I was about to fucking cry after that.
watching that got me really sad, actually. That shit got me sad.
I got teared up too. It was crazy.
It was really sad. Sad as fuck, man.
See you soon. You can't say anymore. Cambodia's not my country.
Oh, they still are.
I know why, bro. I can understand.
I don't.
I'm back.
Alright. I'm gonna end the stream. You got anything to say?
Such a vibe.
You
Unlucky.
got anything to say?
Me?
Yeah.
I will win M6, guys. Hopefully.
Alright, we'll see you there.
I mean, you ain't stopping me from winning M6. You ain't stopping
We'll see. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. We'll see about that. So, Fred kind of blows now, bro. Can't kill her jungle. That's his problem.
You know what? Since we played 3 times and I lost?
Oh, with Fred?
Yeah.
The problem is, though, he's a little bit tricky because his jungle clear is so bad. Easy to invade. Very easy to invade. Seriously. It's like the slowest hero to clear jungle. Slower than Panda and Basha. Unlucky. And then don't even get me started about Nolan clear and win. Alright, I'm gonna talk to you guys later. I'll be here for the next series, but I'm gonna end stream, go grab a coffee, and just take a break for the next hour and a half, I guess. Alright, thank you very much for the nation. Thank you everybody for watching.
What's your next to that shit?
Bro, they always say that shit. This guy, Luffy, donated $50. Fuck.
50! Give me half.
Half? What the fuck, bro?
Give me half, bro. Damn, right about when you end stream.
You want that $5 back? Alright, guys, thank you very much, Luffy. You watch One Piece? It's
No, actually I don't. But I respect it.
How do you say Luffy? It's Luffy? Luffy. I never knew. I knew recently. Alright, take care, guys.
Bye, Chad. Have a wonderful day.
Alright, see you guys soon.